Hey, what's goody? Boxing God. Yeah, free Charles D. Everybody's O gotta go. What's happening? Grand Rising, man. It's early, but Grand Rising. What's happening? All right, audio seems to be decent. Ron the Don. So I'm gonna get into this topic. Few of them. First thing I want to say is RIP to Billy Joe Saunders' eyeball. It's out of here. Rest in peace to Billy Joe's eye. He's looking like, hey, you guys, looking ass. He got his eye knocked to the other side, and he had to ride on back to the across the pond to the UK. And you know what? He gonna get the flame of the year, Billy Joe Saunders. At least for right now, he's getting it because this is one of them dudes that did a lot of trolling, a lot of clowning, and doing performance enhancement drugs. You know, he lost his belt at 160 for doing drugs when he was supposed to face Demetrius Andrade. Then he's doing all kind of crazy stuff in the streets, making crackheads slap innocent pedestrians walking by, and he's giving you tutorials on how to beat up your wife and all kind of crazy stuff out here. And then Canelo Alvarez with the perfectly timed uppie. He landed it clean on that eye. Remember they were singing it, bye, bye, Miss American, bye, all that? Okay. Take your ass back over there, bro, to the UK. You know what I'm saying? The Gypsy King is One Eye Willie now. He's One Eye Willie. One Eye Bob. So that's what happens, man. When you talking shit and you cheating, it's gonna catch up to you. And I gotta give the credit to Canelo Alvarez for fighting like a true champ. Billy Joe did give him some problems. He did give him some problems. But in that 8th round, like a champ does, he found a way to win. And it was one punch. One punch won the fight for Canelo. My only thing with Canelo Alvarez is you're such a great fighter. You're loved by many. I mean, so many people came out for this guy. Arena filled up. Canelo has the ability to electrify an arena. He does. However, with all the success and achievements of the pound for pound king Canelo Alvarez, there's only one opponent that I want to see him shut up, because he just shut up Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe been doing a lot of trolling, a lot of talking. You know, Canelo been talking a lot of English, lady. He's the fucking pussy. You know, his personality coming out. He's more comfortable now speaking English. So you can engage with these opponents, man. They can talk to you in English. You can respond in English. They cuss you out. You cuss them out. They put on gloves, you put on gloves. At the end of the day, real fans just want to see real fights. And this was a good one, Canelo. The Billy Joe Saunders victory was a good one. You made a lot of people happy by breaking this man's eye socket. You made a lot of people happy. You did. But I think people will be even happier if you break this man's eye socket. It's me again. It's me again. That's my opinion. I think a lot more people will be happy if you broke, it's me again, Demetrius Andrade's eye, bruh. Make Andrade look like that. Hey, you go. Knock him retarded. And his fans and even himself have an issue when you put pressure on him to knock out. It's me again. He gets uncomfortable. His face start changing. He shapeshift on camera. Oh my gosh. He fight nobody. When is that going to end? It's me again. When is he going to put an end to this guy's this man's undefeated reign? That way he can't come to your press conferences disrespecting you, trolling you. But you know what? He can do that because you're ducking him. It's me again. You're avoiding this guy. You're listening to your fans talk shit about this guy and say he's nothing. And you know he's something because he's been in 2 weight classes with you. He's been a belt holder in both weight classes with you. And he's looking to chase you in a 3rd. And you're okay with fighting any and everybody except it's me again. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's me again. It's your boy BHP. You know, it's another topic I want to get to before I open it up. You know what I mean? And I noticed, like, I don't get all into the other people's lives and social media and crap like that. But I did see a headline about this one right here. And for the ones that don't recognize this is Jermall Charlo. Jermall. Shout out to the playback. Shout out to the playback gang. But Jermall Charlo seems to always have a lot to say when other people are doing great things. Right? When other people are trying to make fights happen, right? A lot of people were critical of Demetrius Andrade. He crashed Canelo Alvarez celebration post-fight interview, and he's been doing what he's always been trying to do, which is try to make a big fight happen with a big name, and none other than Canelo Alvarez. Why not, right? But it wasn't received well, right? This is a champ in the same division as Demetrius Andrade. I'm talking about Jermall Charlo. He doesn't show up to try to get a fight with Canelo. He don't have nothing, no energy to try to get in there with Canelo. He decides to criticize the guy who wants to get a fight with Canelo. Like, does that make any sense to anybody? Since when did ducking become commendable out here, man? I come from a different era. But this era now, man, is y'all celebrate the ducking that goes on. Whether it's Jermall ducking Demetrius Andrade, ducking Benavidez, whether it's Canelo ducking Demetrius Andrade, whether it's anybody ducking anybody, Errol Spence ducking Crawford, y'all celebrate in that duckery. And I don't get y'all clowns. I don't get y'all. But this man, Jermall, gets the flame of shame, bruh. Zip it. Zip it and skip it, bruh. Nobody want to hear what Jermall Charlo got to say. This is the little champ twin. This is the little twin, Jermall. And everybody that's real know I'm telling the truth about this. This is the little champ, Jermall. But he always got so much to say. But then I seen the clip of Jermell. He was like, man, Canelo did his thing. I seen Jermell giving it up to Canelo. Jermall hating on Demetrius Andrade. Yet you have ducked this man, turned down millions of dollars, and don't want no smoke. Flame of shame. Sit your ass down somewhere and pick up the wine glass, bruh. That's what you good for. Sipping and going live on IG, capping, talking about people too little who in your weight class that want all the smoke. And I'm not having it. Flame of shame. Flame of shame. You are the little Charlo. The big Charlo is Jermel. That's the big champ. 3 straps. Hello. Unified. Hello. So I defend Jermel Charlo when he say, y'all stop calling me little twin and all that. Hey, y'all stop calling Jermel little twin. Little twin is Jamal. That nigga on some little champ shit. You feel me? Jermel is about to be in an undisputed fight this year. Hello. Jamal. Flame of shame. Sit your little champ ass down somewhere, bruh. Sit down somewhere. You embarrassing Lions only. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Jermel, you will be irrelevant. Jermel is holding up Lions only by himself. Tell me I'm a liar. You know what I mean? If Jamal retired today, nobody would care. Because Jermel's still out here busting heads, bruh. That way. Let me get to the comment section. You can't make this up. Diva demands of ring size, all of that. Let me drop the link. First and foremost to my homies. And then in the live chat, let me see where we at in the live comments. See, Chevy to the levee till he lost the eye socket. Yeah, flame of shame. Hey, you guys looking ass. Bye-bye, broke that boy Billy's eye. Heck yeah. What's up, John Dealey? What's going on, my bro? Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe and join the channel. Billy might be damaged for life. You right, Ronald. He might be damaged for life, Holmes. For life. Sporting. There he is. What up, Sporting Advantage? What's happening, bro? What's happening? Pressure bust pipes. We in here like swimwear. What's up, Iron Cone? What up? What up? Hey, real quick. Let me do this. Let me shout out the members right quick. I want to big up the team that have joined the channel. Shout out to Sporting Advantage, Ronald Finkley, Lisa Bells, Black and Brown Boxing, LaRon 9817, Rodnell, Haplotype 0, Jordan Campini, Justin Trouble, Martin Machine, Dragon Leg, Boxing God 7, The Boxing Lounge, That Guy, and Trav FDY. Shout out to all my members, bro. Real talk. Shout out to y'all. Indeed. Canelo fans speak English too. All I want them is to get as enthused to see it's me again. Get his eye broke, man. Y'all stop making these excuses about who he fought and who he haven't fought, man. The Canelo last 2 opponents' resumes ain't that great. It's not impressive. These ain't no top tier big name people. Come on, man. Hey, let me get to this too, man. Let me get to this other topic, man, because I was a little appalled at this news that came out. And that's Sergey Kovalev. Let me get to this article. Let me share this real quick. Let me share this real quick. Sporting, what's up, man? Hey, let me share this with you real quick, man, and everybody in the live chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man? All right, let me get to this. Says Kovalev could potentially fight at cruiserweight in next bout. Former light heavyweight champ Sergey Kovalev potentially returns to the ring in cruiserweight division, according to a source in a boxer's team. Says cruiserweight division is one of the options. The Russian boxer has been out of the ring. I think this is a typo. It says since November 2009. That's a typo right there. They got the dates wrong. But it says he was scheduled to return in January this year up against up-and-comer Bektemir Melikuziev. The entire event was canceled after Kovalev tested positive for traces of synthetic testosterone. The test result was revealed by the Voluntary Doping Testing Agency, VADA. You already know what it is. It says Kovalev was never actually suspended for the infraction, as there was talk that his test result may have been due to some form of contamination. The three-time light heavyweight champ has reportedly passed 6 VADA tests since. It says as to where and when Kovalev will fight again, a source from his team indicates that having a fight in Russia is a possibility. Okay. Let's
wow. See that? I mean, that's
let's get to this, bro.
Goodness gracious.
We got Jamal with us too. But what first off, Sporting Advantage, you know that when the news first broke that this guy failed the VADA test, I was under the impression he was suspended for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so now I don't know if that still holds weight that he's suspended for 2 years in the States. And because he's saying he's trying to come back in Russia. So, you know, Russia is pretty much anything goes, you know. I'm not gonna say anything goes, but we know their rules is a little different out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how this is going to play out or whatnot. He's saying that it could have possibly, you know, been contaminated, or, you know, I don't know how that happens exactly. But, you know, he hasn't done well for himself. I think it was like maybe not even like 2 weeks after he failed that test, he like live streamed the Anthony Joshua fight on his Facebook page. So I thought this guy was pretty much done with. So to hear he's, you know, trying to come back and fight, a little bit strange right now.
Okay. So yeah, it kind of caught me by surprise. What's up, Jamal?
What's going on?
Chilling, bro.
But Canelo did his thing, didn't he?
Yeah, speak on it, bro. Give him his he get the Flame of Fame, right?
Oh yeah, Billy Joe. Hey, that boy, man, that shit crazy, man. But you know what though, Canelo, it don't end right here though. You still got killers out there though. So just
like who?
you got Andrade out there. You still got Caleb Plant still. You got Benavidez. You got Charlo. It's still some killers out there though. So you know you certified, but it ain't over with yet though. You know it ain't over with yet because you still got them boys out there that still want to fight you. Andrade he definitely want to fight you. You know, you trying to tell him to get the fuck out when you doing all that bullshit. To me, you scared of him. He's scared of Andrade, man. He's scared. I seen the clip somewhere. Andrade was in the thing trying to put him out. Like, why you doing all that? You scared to fight? You scared to fight this man? He's scared to fight that man. I think Andrade beat his ass. That's why he don't want to fight him.
I'll tell you one thing. If they're not trying to fight, they're doing a good job of selling wanting to fight, because a lot of people are starting to get interested in that fight with that, you know, little whole thing that went down between him and Canelo. And this is like the first time we've seen Canelo start, you know, like kind of be himself.
Talking English and everything. One thing about Canelo, if you push him, he will fight you. He'll let you know what, I'm going to go and fight this dude. Canelo, he'll do that type shit right there. You push him hard enough.
I love it.
Charlo, Andrade need to keep pressing him, troll him, all kind of stuff. Eventually, Canelo gonna be like, "Fuck that! I'm finna fight you." He gonna fight him. He just got to keep doing that same stuff he was doing. That was good. He came to that press conference and did that. Now you gonna have fans like us involved, like pushing you to Canelo to fight him. So that was good.
Yeah.
He did that. I'm glad he did that. Charlo them should have did. I wonder why they don't never do that. Y'all say y'all want to fight him. So why y'all don't go to the press conference and do the same thing Andrade did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
it's crazy, bro. That's what I was feeling like. Why are you on fucking Twitter or social media trying to criticize a dude who's trying to get a fight with the number one pound for pound dude, and you criticizing this man for that? Like, bro,
well, you
it's
know they
crazy.
got
Like, it's like Jamal. Like back in the day, this was normal shit. I remember Antonio Tarver crash, Roy Jones press conference. I remember like all kind of shit. Floyd crashing people's press conferences. You know, trolling. Like, you do what you got to do to get the fight.
yeah.
Now these dudes acting like, I mean, you're disrespecting me. What the fuck is a disrespectful ass sport, man? It's a hurt business, man. Like he's trying to show the world that, look, man, that's cool. Congratulations, but do that
Yeah,
shit to
that
me.
isn't anything compared to Shannon Briggs coming into your press conference.
Oh yeah,
Right. Let's
that
go, Jack.
motherfucker out there. Hey, he'll go all around the rail for chasing your ass.
Mm-hmm. So this ain't nothing new, man. They got to stop acting like, this is some foreign shit that a fighter will troll somebody or crash their press conference. Like, man, fuck what you got going on. I'm still undefeated. I got a strap. You ain't do this shit to me. Like, we like fans like seeing shit like that. Like, okay, Canelo, go please whoop his ass. Please. Stop making excuses. Stop saying he ain't fought nobody, because the last two dudes you fought ain't really fought nobody. So you the one that you are the fucking big show. You are the main event. You are the main attraction. So anybody you fight is gonna be a big fight. So come on, man. Coach K say he jumping on in a minute. Everything good, bro. Jump on in. Boxing God says they had people pushing narratives that Andrade was begging Canelo for a fight, when this how it always been. Andrade was on his Clever Lane shit. This is crazy. Like, now
Man,
he trying to
begging.
chase a payday.
The
Like, what are y'all
fuck
talking about?
that
This
man.
Go
That man
ahead.
trying to damn. It ain't no wrong way to ask a motherfucker. I want to fight. If I
Mm-hmm.
ask you, I want to fight. Let's fight. Let's do this. You got other motherfuckers out there saying you begging. Like, come on, man. Like, how the fuck I'm beg? I'm a fighter. He a fighter, and I'm asking him. Let's get to it. So how is I'm begging? Yo, you know what? You can say I'm begging, whatever. I'm begging to get a fight with Canelo. I'm begging to beat his ass. How about that? That's what it is. You can say begging, you can say asking, whatever, however you feel to make you feel better at night, sleep better at night. I'm trying to get a fight with Canelo. Why wouldn't I?
Right.
He the
Right.
number one pound for pound. He the cash
Number one
cow.
guy.
Why would I be trying to get a fight with him? Why would I try to get a fight with him?
Right. And when
That shit
everybody
don't,
else trying to get a fight with Canelo, oh, it's cool. But
right.
Demetrius Andrade, he being disrespectful. Like, come on, man. He trying to get a payday, man. Come on, man. It's crazy,
Man.
dog. I guess because he disrespecting the face of boxing. Iron Call, if you missed it, man, Kovalev potentially is coming back. There's no date yet, but he's supposed to be potentially returning in the cruiserweight division in Russia. So it
Man,
went from
well,
2-year suspension to he might be back. You know what I mean? Back
well,
like nothing ever happened.
at least he ain't over here in the States. He can't fight over him.
Nah, I doubt
Who
that.
want to see Kovalev anyway? Dude, it's over with. It's over with.
Yeah. Yeah, he one of them bodies, one of Canelo's bodies he picked up along the
Man,
way.
nobody can beat Canelo. I want what's name to come back and beat his, just show him that, hey, I'm Canelo daddy, Floyd. Beat his ass again. That show you right
Nah,
there, man. I got Floyd beating his ass again right now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think
I don't
maybe
know.
that time has passed.
Why? I'm saying why not? Well, you can say I don't know. I doubt.
I just
You got
think that
somebody who's been active, bruh.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the Floyd
They
that
kind of
beat
Active ass
Canelo,
Canelo.
that's Floyd at the top of the game, and yeah, he did make it look easy, but we got to realize that he was also training 5 times a day, and he didn't do anything else. He really worked hard to get to that point. So I just don't think he's doing those same things that got him to where he was at the top.
Yeah,
man, you
right,
got to
right.
fight some
He's not
slick
working that
boxers,
hard.
dog. You gonna have to fight some slick boxers. People still want to see you fight some slick boxers. Like I say, Andrade. Benavidez, Charlo. You still gotta fight them. But Canelo fight everybody. Canelo fight folk though. He fight. I like Canelo. I like him. He fight them, boy. He ain't just always just find bombs. So he find top people too, though. You know,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
ain't never
still
say
some
he
more
don't
left
fight.
though.
It's still some top guys that he's declined, man, in the past, man. Like it's two names that he declined that I want to see him fight, and that was Benavidez and Andrade. I want to see those fights. You know, those
So you
those are
don't want to
fights
see
that
him fight Charlo?
Charlo don't want to fight no fucking body. Man, don't talk about Jamal, man. Jamal is a little champ. That's a little twin, man. We're not talking
Who you
about little
talking
twin,
of?
bro. I just wanted to flame him and send him on his way because it's big champ shit going on. And when you mentioned Jamal, you must be talking about the little leagues or something, bro. Come on, man. Stay focused.
I ain't know we got that. He just be talking. He ain't trying to fight. He ain't trying to fight nobody.
Who he trying to fight, bro? Go ahead and let us know. Who is Jamal Charlo trying to fight? What's the opponent that he about to fight coming up?
Oh, I don't know that dude. Nah, I don't know who
Nobody
the hell
know the
that dude
dude.
is.
Nobody know the
Yeah,
dude.
Charlo gonna have to step it up, man. You can't be talking, goddamn, this lying shit, goddamn. You ain't fight nobody. You can't, hey man, you gotta fight somebody. You had a chance to fight Benavidez. We want to see that. Come on, you can't talk shit to Benavidez. Then when he say come with it, oh I ain't no 168. Like, well shut the fuck up then, man. You can't come at nobody talking about you want to fight. Then once they say, oh let's get it, you know you tuck your tail. Like, come on, dog. You can't do that, dog. So now we ain't gonna get that fight. Hell
Yeah,
no,
bro.
man.
He turning down fights left and right, bro. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. You want to criticize somebody who's trying to get a fight, and you sipping and you on social media. Like, man, sit down somewhere. Get
So
off.
who
Get off
who
social
who who,
media, bro.
who criticized Andre for doing it, the big one or the small one?
Huh? The little champ Jamal, bro. This
Uh,
one on the
uh,
screen. Little champ Jamal. The one that got
oh
one
okay.
strap. The
Oh
hand me
okay.
down
Yeah,
belt.
yeah. Yeah, man, you can't get them be kind of trying to credit. Who they credit? How about you fight Andrade then, Charlo? And I fuck with Charlo, but I still want you to fight him though. Want you fight Andrade? How about that? If y'all ain't gonna get Canelo, won't y'all fight each other then?
Brotherhood said they say Andrade only wanted a payday. I guess the rest of Canelo opponents only wanted to challenge themselves. They didn't want the money. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta come on, man. You know how it is out here, brotherhood. It's crazy, bro. Let me see. Regular said Kovalev may be fading into obscurity. Tony Reviews, what up? He said Canelo would knock Floyd out today. He probably would, man. Them knees probably ain't the same. Iron Kong says, what? Canelo like 4 weight classes away from Floyd now. Right, man. It'll be like the size difference was apparent when they first fought, but this time it'll be
Hey,
David
that
versus Goliath.
he gonna fight Caleb Plant next. He find a
Hey,
top. He find Caleb Plant next.
hey, Philip Walker, you can hit the link, bro. You can't just make a comment like that and just burn off. Go ahead, hit the link then, bro. Boo boo suck. How so? How's an undefeated fighter suck?
A
Go
champion.
ahead, bro.
That nigga ain't so.
Go ahead, hit the
That nigga
link,
can
dog.
fight.
You had a green Canelo against a much younger Floyd. Floyd is too old to hang with someone like Canelo who will outweigh him by 30 pounds by fight night at this point. It'd be something crazy like that. Yeah, like
But who you
40.
think? Who you think will be the A side though? Before a comeback,
Man, come on.
Canelo or Floyd.
Stop, bro. Who care about
I'm
Between
that
just
A
who?
saying.
side shit, bro? Who care
I'm
about
just
that?
saying.
That fight ain't gonna
Yeah.
happen. So
Nah, ain't gonna happen. I just want to know who you think gonna be the A side. Canelo still,
I
Floyd
don't know,
still the
dog.
man though. Oh,
I
that
don't
shit
know.
ain't gonna
That
happen.
fight
I
ain't
know
ever
niggas
gonna
shit
happen.
talking about that shit. He say Boo. He say Andrade boot trash. How the fuck he trash? Ain't nobody beat
Yeah,
him
you
yet.
you gonna have to
He
hit the link,
undefeated.
dog.
I ain't
I just want to
trash.
hear him explain it. Like I want to hear what you mean by that, bro. And you need to hit this link, bro.
Why? Cause he ain't goddamn just knocking motherfuckers out and all that shit. He beat him. He undefeated. I don't see why they say he trash. He ain't trash, man. That boy
All
can
right.
fight, man.
What up, Phil? What's up, Phil?
Yo, I'm in here. What's the deal?
What's up
What's
with
the
this
deal?
trash? Boo boo is trash. What you mean?
Hey, hey, look, man. Look, I don't know why y'all so high on Boo Boo. Like, tell me why anybody is high on Demetrius Andrade for real
Cause
though.
he an
No,
Like
no,
undefeated
that.
no, no,
champion.
Jamal,
Well,
Jamal, Jamal.
hold
Hold
up.
up, Jamal. Stay
Yeah,
focused though. We just want you to explain what you said in the comment section first.
yeah. No, I need to know why does Canelo have to fight Demetrius Andrade?
No, no. Why you won't answer The question: how is Boo Boo trash? How's Boo Boo trash?
Man, Demetrius Andrade ain't fought nobody, bro. Dog, this dude is still riding away from his amateur and at the beginning of his career. This dude only then had one strap in 2 different weight classes, bro. The WBO, bro. Dog, he really is an underachiever. He is the one that messed off his career, making bad decisions, pulling out of fights. You understand what I'm saying?
Are you talking about one fight, bro? One fight back in the day against Jamel? Y'all gotta move past that, fam.
Bro, hold on. It wasn't just one fight. The dude got put on the shelf for quite some time. I know you remember this, right? When he was going through the whole month.
What year was that, bro? Let me know when you get out of 2012 or whatever you in.
That was 12. That was like 12. That was like 12. It's like
what, so it's 2021, bro. You know how many? It's damn near a decade later, fam. Decade later, where we at?
Come on, dog. You making excuses, my nigga. You act like you scared to see Canelo fight him. Canelo can fight all these other motherfuckers.
Yo. If you gonna let me,
let him talk, Jamal. Let him talk.
Thank you. I sure appreciate it. You gonna let me answer the question? All right.
Well, answer,
like I was saying. Okay, so during the course of this man fucking off the better path of his career, bruh, motherfuckers passed him up, dog. They passed him up, dog. It is what it is. He's an underachiever, bruh. He's an underachiever. You talking about, that was way back in 2012 or whenever it was. Bruh, at the end of the day, that little bitty span that he missed, motherfuckers passed him up. Jamel passed him up. Jamal passed him up. Bruh, this dude has squandered his career, man. And he does not have any credible opponents on his resume, man. I don't understand how he has to fight against Canelo Alvarez. Canelo passed him up. Like, come on, man. This dude is really literally looking at people ass cheeks because he's in the dust. Like, I'm being real about it. I'm being real, bro. I'm sorry.
Let me explain something to you, dog. All right, cool. You saying he trash because he's an underachiever because of past decisions that he made, and it wasn't good enough to put himself in a good position in the career right now. But the thing about it is, here is a guy who is chasing a guy who's the number 1 pound for pound, who's been in 2 weight classes with him, and you calling that trash, bro. And you got clear evidence. Hold on, let me finish. There's clear facts that there's opponents that have been avoiding this guy, and you're faulting him for that. You know, so you want to hang on to something 10 years ago? That's cool and everything like that. I'm almost done. So, but present day, what you mean? They was just in the same division at 160. This man left. He avoided. What?
The illusion of him chasing. They was in the same division at 54 too. 54.
Okay. So you disagree that Demetrius Andrade has been chasing Canelo Alvarez fight? You disagree with that?
It's the illusion of him chasing Canelo Alvarez.
I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means, bro.
Okay.
The illusion of him chasing him.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you.
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean, dog?
I'm gonna tell you what it means. Listen to me right here. It means when you do silly shit like bust into a press conference after this man just became unified against Billy Joe Saunders, talking about when you gonna fight me, when you know this man is not about to fight you next. Like, you know this man is not about to fight you. This man already told you he's finna become undisputed at 168
So
pounds.
are you okay? You okay with the energy?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You let me answer. My thing is this right here.
You're right. You got the suit on. Go ahead.
You run into this man press conference. You know this man not about to fight you next. Bro, every time you have had an opportunity to up your game against a bullshit opponent, you go in there and you stink it up. You almost got stopped last week. I mean, the last fight you had. Bro, you are not doing anything to elevate yourself to demand.
Hey, real quick. So what is this dude doing to elevate himself?
He's not.
Oh, Jamal, right? He ain't doing shit. And you know this dude turned down $7 million to fight Andrade. Shout out to Aaron Cohn for that comment. You know that, right?
So, one second. Hold on. We're not talking about Jamal right now. But what I can tell you
is he trash?
I don't fool Jamal.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Jamal Charlo is trash.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now I understand. I understand you now, fam.
This is what it is. This is what it is for me.
Andrade is trash, but not Jamal.
I'm finna tell you. Now look, hold on,
nigga.
Hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
When I say trash, I don't mean. I understand he got 2 titles. He's been a titleist in 2 different
going by his
divisions.
decision.
I understand that he is undefeated. I got that. We all know that he is quote unquote a stick boxer. He's good. We got all that. Okay. I mean, but at the end of the day, you talking about I'm living off of old shit? No, y'all living off that shit from 2012 and 10 and all of that. He has done nothing. He has done nothing at 160 pounds. Zero.
What you talking about, bro? He is a champ.
But being a champ don't mean shit.
Damn, dog.
Being a champ,
wait a minute, Phil. So being a champ, okay, so being a champ don't mean shit. Demetrius Andrade is trash, but Jamal's not, even though this man is ducking every fucking body. Okay, we're gonna come back to you. Coach K, what's going on, dog?
What's up, man? Can you hear me loud and clear?
You clear, bro.
Okay. I'm coming on because I'm jumping in, and I was gonna say the same thing, but Phil kind of beat me to the punch. My situation is real clear, man. I'm not impressed with Andrade stylistically. He puts himself in a position where he could crash press conferences all the time, and that's cute. But it just so happened that he never gets to fights. I'm seeing a pattern. You come in, and this man Canelo path is clearly Billy Joe Saunders. We all agree that that's a fight that was necessary. And the next order of business is Caleb Plant. Okay, so you come in the middle of that, you know your promoter is there. I'm pretty sure your promoter gave you some backstage passes to come in there to crank it up because Eddie Hearn wants you guys to promote the fight. I'm not saying that it's out of the realm of possibility that they will fight in the future because I have faith in Eddie Hearn, to be honest with you. Okay, but you know what the path is for this man, and you come in and you talking that shit and you got chopped off. And you supposed to be coming at a rattle Canelo, but you want to end up getting emotional, getting kicked out the press conference. He do the same thing over and over. He gonna get in there, he gonna talk shit. When he fight Canelo, he gonna get his ass stopped. He gonna go in there, bend his head all the way, all that bending down, all that pussy shit right there, and running away. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. He gonna get in there and stank the shit out. I know what the nigga trying to do, but it's all good if y'all want to see it. I'm taking all bets on that shit, and I got by stoppage.
Okay. Hey, so you saying that he gonna go in there and get stopped? I'm okay with seeing him get stopped, but why Canelo won't do it?
Because Canelo is currently campaigning at 168.
No, now he is though, Coach K. He is now though.
I'm talking to you about recent events. I don't know nothing about before that. I ain't know you before that. What I'm talking about is now, because so we won't murk the waters. He's campaigning at 168. That's either fact or fiction. Yes. Andrade is campaigning at 160. That's either fact or fiction. He should be crashing Aaron's Monday Laura shit. Because
no, sir. He's at 54, so that don't even make sense.
Hold on, there's somebody. Laura is no longer at 154. If you didn't know his last fight, he's campaigning at 160, and that's what he said. He's at 160 now, bro.
So he's at 160 now. That WBA belt was 160.
He's been at 160 for 2 or 3 fights already, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a good fight there at 160.
Okay, so you want him to crash? You want him to go after Laura? Okay, all right. To me, Laura. So is Laura trash or no? Because this dude got the regular belt, acting like he the real champ. So that's why he was irrelevant to this convo to me.
Okay, both of them are title holders. The business in the order of business is to become undisputed and unify at 160. Andrade need to worry about that. If you want 168 so bad,
bro, he can't unify with Laura.
Okay,
he can't.
This is what we say. If he wants to fight Canelo, jump up to 168, campaign at 168, and ask the WBO to force the mandatory.
Okay, I agree with that part. That part I agree with.
Instead of crashing the press conference, send out a statement. Tell the WBO, hey, I'm the WBO champion at 160. I know that if I jump up, I can automatically invoke a mandatory, and you need to press the button on it. Don't be a pussy like Sean Porter. Don't be like Sean Porter and trying to negotiate for money. When Andrade get that call for Canelo, bro, I don't want to hear shit. No excuse. I don't want to hear about money splits. I don't want to hear about racism. I don't want to hear that it's not fair because this man is chasing him, right? That means he wants to fight under any circumstances. He just want to be able to show that he can beat this guy. I don't want to hear shit about the ring. I don't want to hear shit about no A side. Canelo is the A side because this bitch is chasing him.
All right,
hey,
Jamal, hold up. Jamal actually attempted that route, but the WBC rules aren't the same as the WBO. See, what he did was he dropped his belt at 54. moved to 160. He was really chasing Canelo. Moved to 160, kept screaming for the Canelo fight, going back and forth with the WBC, fought 2 title eliminators to put himself in the mandatory spot, and was willing to fight a 3rd title eliminator to continue to pursue Canelo for the mandatory spot. Unfortunately, Canelo decided to go the franchise route and move up to 68. That's, to me, that's chasing somebody. Out here actively putting yourself in position to not be denied to fight the individual.
Got
this
you.
is
No,
that Andrade has not done. And this is why I have the energy with
hold on.
that I don't have with Andrade.
Hold on, real quick though. And let me go back to this comment because this is a fact right here. Because I know y'all dealing with present day, and I'm not knocking y'all for present day shit. I agree with Coach K. He need to activate his mandatory at 68, go up there and go after the fight that way. But Iron Cone, this is true. He said, is it true Canelo picked up Andrade's WBO belt? Yes, he did. When he got stripped, then he went after the belt. But he didn't want to face Andrade when he was the champ. So this guy has always been pushing to get these big fights with Canelo. I'm just kind of confused, Phil, on how, like, still you criticizing Andrade saying he trashed, but you give a Jamal a pass for not even wanting to unify. You know what I mean? You can go and say, yeah, he put himself in position to go after Canelo Alvarez. I agree with you because that franchise shit, that was some ass shit. But he ain't got no energy to fight another champ in his weight class. Like Andrade, who been fucking walking his ass down everywhere he go. Talking down on this guy like, man, come on, give me that fight. Let's unify. Stop talking shit. But y'all get that shit a pass. But this guy has been trying to fight every fucking body, and he desperate now, or he be embarrassing himself. I don't care about him embarrassing himself because I see that he still just want to get that fight in. And I don't mind seeing the nigga get stopped, but it's still a fight that creates a lot of buzz. I think it could be a big fight. And I just don't see. I don't understand why y'all niggas down talk to fight. Crazy.
This is it right here. Hold up. I'm not giving any of the other champions at 160 a pass for not fighting each other. I'm talking about.
I asked you, my nigga. You said Andrade is trash, but Jamal is not.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. In reference to getting the Canelo fight is what we're talking about. Because I said I'm not talking about Jamal right now. I'm talking about Demetrius Andrade. Nobody gets a pass. Jamal passed up to $7 million or whatever that situation was. I don't know much about it. Y'all saying he passed up on the money.
Yeah, I gotta do your research on that, bro.
Guess what? Yeah. I mean, I know about it, but I'm not extensive enough into it. People saying he passed up on the money. That's fine. He does not get a pass for that. You need to fight the people in your division. But in reference to Canelo, both of these motherfuckers is chasing Canelo Alvarez. And when it comes to Demetrius Andrade, the course of action, to me, is bullshit. But when you put yourself in position to get a Canelo fight, guess what? I can fuck with that. Period. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, real quick. I know this kind of off subject, but it kind of is in relative to what I'm thinking about. Like, do you think if Crawford was signed with PBC, he'll get a better chance of getting in fights with Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Errol Spence?
No.
No?
Nope.
So Coach K said no. What about you, Phil?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, you saying that he didn't put himself in position. What I did see Andrade do was sign with the DAZN platform Matchroom Eddie Hearn. They was on the same side of the street, Triple G. Hold on. Let me talk. Okay.
I don't interrupt. I'm just throwing something out there so you can remember what I'm saying. I'm saying that's financial. Keep going. Financial.
Not only financial, he had champions in the same weight class, Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo Alvarez, Triple G, all on the same side of the street. So you can say he didn't put himself in position, but he was in position. Matter of fact, those fights were supposed to get made. DAZN was expecting those fights to get made. So he did put himself in position to get those fights, but Triple G weaseled his ass out. Billy Joe Saunders did PEDs, weaseled his ass out. Canelo's weaseled his ass out. Undisputed. So y'all gotta miss me with that shit. This dude did.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something. Okay, so let me ask you something. When Triple G, and Canelo had their situation with the PEDs, did those two individuals still fight? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes, they did.
But hey, we also got to say that from 2017 to 2019. No. Just like he said, I'm just throwing something out here. To remind you that from 2017 to 2019, there's only one man that he was fighting, and that was Triple G.
Okay,
Good point out. I like that one. That's a good point. I like that.
Let me finish. All right. So after Canelo Alvarez failed his PED test, him and Triple G still got in the ring and got it on. The next thing is Canelo came to the zone after Demetrius Andrade. So all this putting himself in position, that shit was them niggas got lucky. They got lucky that Oscar De La Hoya and them had to jump ship and had to find a home. So I don't want to hear about that shit. Now, if you're talking about the other champion, Billy Joe Saunders and Triple G, that's fine. That's cool. I don't have no quarrel with that because they were all in the same stable. And even for a second there, Triple G was about to leave the zone because his contract had expired. So what are you saying right here? Let's put it all out there on the floor. So yeah, I context.
Hold on, real quick. Like when it comes to that, you know, when it was at 160, he was still in position because he avoided that undisputed at 160, bro. He went up before Kovalev and he vacated. He got the franchise vacated.
Can I get a response to the fact that Phil pointed out that Andrade was there before Canelo? Y'all didn't respond to that.
Hold on. I just responded to it. Undisputed matchup was there. Once he did get there, there was undisputed on the line, and he ducked it. That fight was supposed to happen for undisputed.
Remember, because you were responding to me, and what you were supposed to be responding to is explaining how dude put himself in position.
Just told you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead. Finish.
That's I just told you. So Canelo was pursuing undisputed. He knew he needed the WBO belt. That's a fight that should happen. Now, if you're talking about,
remember when I said financial? I said financial for a reason. You did say not just that, because you said he was going there to chase Canelo. But what Phil said, which is a body, is that that couldn't have been true because the man wasn't there when he was going there.
I didn't say, listen, you said, I said financial, and it was a lot of those. First off, financial get you fights. You know that, right?
We got the financial. I said that. So what did you say?
I said he went on that side of the street. He had Billy Joe Saunders over there. He had Triple G.
No, what did he do?
So, hold on, Coach K. So when you look at the situation, it wasn't just about Canelo. It was about the champions in this division. So I know he's keeping on some good shit, but it was about the champions in this division. So whether it was Canelo or not, he still had Billy Joe, Triple G over there, and he was getting it back.
Listen, I'm not saying. One second. I'm not mad that you talking about Triple G and Billy Joe. We talking about Canelo. See, that's you murking the waters. You said,
nah, bro. I'm not.
Hold on, man. You talking about Canelo? You said that man went over there. Andrade went over there.
My point was Andrade chasing all of them guys, and y'all mad that the man is crashing press conferences trying to get a fight. It's really look, to have this conversation with y'all because y'all down talking a fight.
Hold on. Wait,
y'all down talking a fight, making excuses about shit 10 years ago. And about, what did he do to put himself in position? It's silly shit. It's silly shit.
Let me respond to this. I've been quiet the whole fucking time. Hold up, wait. Stop. Everybody stop. So check this out. Here's the deal. No. Here's the deal. Andrade went to the zone is one of their premier fighters. However, at the same time, Canelo was there too. He just wasn't with the zone roster because Golden Boy fam. Golden Boy teamed up with the zone when they came out. So therefore, by way of Golden Boy, they had Canelo when Andrade went to the zone. What the fuck are we talking about?
Silly shit, bro.
I'm confused right now. Wait. Canelo, stop talking and listen. Stop talking and listen real fast. Let me finish. Canelo was signed to Golden Boy. Golden Boy did a partnership with Eddie Hearn to be in the DAZN deal. Therefore, that's why Canelo has always fought with DAZN because they had a partnership with Golden Boy VIA through Canelo. Canelo was already with them when Andrade fucking signed to them. So what the fuck are we talking about?
So Canelo's always been with DAZN. Canelo's all his fights since he left.
I didn't say that. You're not listening.
That's exactly
what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm not finna forget about that because I already know the answer and the man wasn't there. I'm not finna play games with you because you spitting out a word salad.
Y'all
let him talk. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead. Talk.
Let me just get back to the bottom line. Y'all can handle the rest of that because we proved the point. I don't want to see Andrade because Andrade, this is going to cut the check to the chase and everybody can give their opinion. Fuck all this back and forth. I don't want to see Andrade because Andrade hasn't fought anybody. We're not saying.
My God.
I'm not, no, just
damn, dog. You sound like Canelo. He fight nobody.
No, I'm not. I know what you're saying. I'm not saying that he ain't fought nobody for Canelo. This ain't about Canelo. I'm saying I haven't seen nothing that he's done that's super impressive. I just haven't. I mean, he's a good, skillful boxer. He's a guy that's involved, but I haven't seen anything for me to say, Canelo, deviate from what you're doing, which is fighting a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Winning titles, doing Hall of Fame type shit that we say we want to see, and go fuck with this nigga who we like him, man. We just want to see him get a shot. I understand that. That's just not enough for me. That was just leave it at. That's just not enough for me.
Okay, so now coming back to what I said. So I did not say Canelo was signed to DAZN. What I said is he was signed with Golden Boy, okay? And Golden Boy had a partnership with Eddie Hearn, which led to later on Canelo doing that $360 million deal. VIA through Golden Boy joining in with Matchroom. That deal fell apart. Canelo was now on his own. He only was with DAZN for a very short time. However, when DAZN first came out, Golden Boy was doing partnership fights with DAZN through Eddie Hearn. So therefore, Canelo was already with DAZN, VIA through Golden Boy when Andrade signed with DAZN. That's what I said. So that is a fact that Canelo was already doing business with DAZN when Andrade came aboard. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, I liked Coach K when he first came in, and he said I liked what Canelo's doing recently, and I do too. I mean, you gotta love it. These past 3 fights that he's put on, it's been really good stuff, whether you like it or not, because they're champions. And, they spoke to that a little bit, but yeah, when you talk about everything in the past, that's where it can be, a little bit as we're not going to see eye to eye.
So can I fish some facts out real quick?
Go ahead, Phil.
All right. So in 2017, Golden Boy signed a 2-year deal, okay, with ESPN. Okay, Golden Boy signed a 2-year deal with ESPN. All right. Now, to fast forward to what my man was talking about, having a co-promotion with Golden Boy and DAZN is not the same thing. In 2018 is when Golden Boy went over to DAZN and actually partnered with them as a entity of DAZN. In 2019 was Canelo Alvarez's first fight on the DAZN platform. So again, you're still wrong. You're still wrong. I just fact checked all this shit. You're wrong, bro. He was not over there. I'm just saying, it's cool. It don't matter. I mean, I understand, but we get back to the
bro. I think he's trying to explain something to you, and I think it's maybe going over your head. He understands that, but he was. Man,
look, Golden Boy and co-promotions, that's not the same thing, bro. Just because you partner with somebody,
I know,
this what Phil. Hold on, this is
Fox and ESPN coming together to have the Deontay Wilder fight, the type of Fury fight, bro.
No, Phil, I got you. Phil, one second. What Phil is doing is because, hey, if y'all gonna try to go deep, we just let y'all know we can go deeper. So if
it ain't that deep. It's just fans want to see 2 guys fight, man.
I know.
Pound for pound, dude, stop ducking, bro. That's it.
That's why I said I'm gonna get out of that, because I knew Phil was gonna cook on that part. So if you want to go deep, we can keep investing.
Nah, man, y'all want to do date checks and shit? Go ahead, man. Go do date checks. But when it comes down to it,
your man was lying though.
Yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm pointing.
Get away with that shit.
That's what we saying. So my point is just saying that's why I let that go. I'm telling you why I don't want to see Andrade fight Canelo,
because he ain't fought nobody, bro. We heard that before.
Right. So I know you have. So I'm asking you to explain to me, since I don't know. Tell me why. Maybe I could get a better understanding if you tell me why he need a fight. Because maybe it's some shit that I don't see.
Nah, y'all turning it into need and all of that. It ain't about no need. He should. Let me talk, dude. Let me talk then.
Go ahead.
Let me talk. He needed to fight him at 160 because he had the other belt. He chose to go up and fight Kovalev. Now he has 68. He don't need to fight him now, but it's still a fight that should have happened since 2014.
Why didn't he fight Billy Joe?
Let me talk, my nigga. When he was at 54, that fight could have happened then. When he's at 160, it should have happened. So if he calling for it, I'm like, this is an undefeated fighter. Undefeated guy, man. Guy has been, this used to be respectable shit. A guy undefeated, defending his strap, wanting to unify, a bag come with fighting him. Canelo would have got more money to fight Andrade, but he turned that down to go face Kovalev. So it ain't about like you don't get no bag with this guy. You get paid. He's on the right side of the street. He got the right investors. So y'all got to kill that madness, man. And Jamal with this bullshit, man, with his little ass net worth compared to Andrade, y'all got to kill that madness, man. That little champ nigga right there, he need to fall back somewhere. But that's a reason why fans want to see it happen is because we see a dude who want the smoke, right? It ain't like he waited until Canelo was a pound for pound number one to get because he wanted to fight at 54. Floyd was still the man at that time. So y'all want to use the narrative now. Some of y'all want to say, "Oh, you just want a payday." Oh, like what y'all talking about? This man been chasing these guys because he was in his division. So he was in his division at 54. He was in the division at 60. And if you go up 68, why would you down talk the fight, Canelo? You got energy for everybody, but he's boring. He fight nobody. Like that shit's stupid, bro. Why are y'all giving that shit a pass? That's why I said when has ducking become commendable? Because we got these niggas with suits on that show up talking about, man, he don't deserve it fighting. He ain't fought nobody, man. Kill that madness, bro. Kill that madness. So this man is an undefeated fighter in 2 weight classes, and y'all ain't giving him props for that. And he won all the smoke, and he want to unify. And niggas like Jamal turning down millions of dollars to not unify. But he say he big Charlo. Man, shut that shit up.
No, I got you, man. Ain't nobody on here is congratulate Charlo for turning down that fight.
Yeah, but you said Andrade trash, but Jamal not. Nigga missed me.
I said in reference to getting the Canelo fight. So again, why didn't Demetrius Andrade? He still could have fought Billy Joe Saunders.
Man, you ain't keeping up.
I mean, he still could have fought.
Y'all niggas ain't keeping up, bro. Just done, bro. You done.
He still could have fought Billy Joe.
You done, bro. Phil, you done. You know why you done? I'm gonna pull it up for you right now, fam. Right here. Right here. Do some research first, bro, before you come here. Don't come here with emotion, bro. Come with facts, homeboy.
Hold up, facts. Man, your boy just got bodied spewing out them fake dates.
You just bodied yourself right now, talking about he could have got the Billy Joe fight.
No, I said why
just bodied yourself.
Billy Joe. He still could have fought against Billy Joe.
And then what happened? What happened then? What happened?
The drugs. He still talking about
Billy Joe. He still can fight Billy Joe.
Now he need to fight Billy Joe, huh? Got you.
You talking about
hold on, real quick. When Demetrius Andrade was the mandatory to Billy Joe, what did Billy Joe do, dog? Since you got all the answers.
The mandatory you talking about that? He was never. You say when Demetrius was the mandatory for Billy Joe?
Damn, bro.
That's what you asking?
Damn, that's what I asked.
The mandatory. They were supposed to fight, bro.
Why it didn't happen?
Because of the nasal spray, right?
Oh, good one. So you have been keeping up.
Yeah, I have been. I said that earlier. You weren't listening.
Hold on.
Let me tell you what
you said the fight could have still happened. What happened the second time that the fight was supposed to happen? What happened with that?
This is what I said right here earlier. I said when Triple G and Canelo fight had to get on the shelf because he failed his PEDs test. Okay, the same thing could have happened with Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders. Okay, I said that earlier. So to me,
so let me see. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. So after that, Billy Joe Saunders, when he got busted for the nasal spray, he couldn't make 160 no more.
He went up to 68. I got that.
Okay, let me finish because you want to ad lib me, but let me give you the facts. He went up to 68 because he couldn't make 160 no more without the nasal spray. So therefore, that man was in a whole nother weight class. And then when they were negotiating to make that fight happen, when he was saying, "Look, we ain't got to wait on Canelo," this is out of Billy Joe mouth. You can research that too. I'm not trying to wait on Canelo. You can give me Andrade now. When Andrade pressed him, Canelo hit him. I was born ready. Told him to wait. He told him to wait. He said, "I'm about to fight Abney Yildirim, and I got you in May." So that changed Billy Joe's plans. They were supposed to fight then too. That ain't Andrade's fault.
Is
Billy Joe declined the fight.
Hold up. Is Andrade's campaigning at 160, right? Okay, you talking about Billy Joe.
The fight was supposed to be at 68, but Billy Joe turned it down to wait for Canelo, bruh. Do your research, man.
Man, so, I don't remember.
Do your research, fam.
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Hey, hold up. I know you don't, because you didn't know this. Hey, Ronald. Appreciate you, bro. Real quick, Phil. Appreciate you, Ron. There it is, the AB for you. Said, don't block. It's flame season. But, you know, you got to get all your facts together, man. It was 2 opportunities. Billy Joe fucked it off with PEDs the first time. Second time, he turned it down to wait for Canelo after the Abney Yildirim tune-up. So stay current.
Bruh, so you mean to tell me if you got a Canelo fight or a Demetrius Andrade fight and you're Billy Joe Saunders,
he could have tuned up the trash Andrade. That could have been a tune-up, right? Since he's so trash.
Hold up. Yildirim, you said after the Yildirim fight, right? So you got a Yildirim fight that Canelo's having, right? And then after the Yildirim fight, you have a chance to fight against Canelo Alvarez, and you gonna.
But I just bodied you. Though. I bodied you on what you just said. That he could have fought Billy Joe. He was about to. Phil,
bruh.
Billy Joe declined it. Get off that, man. Get the hate out your chest.
He declined, bro, because he's gonna fight Canelo.
Cool. So you bodied yourself talking about what Demetrius Andrade couldn't do. He was trying to do it at 68.
Bro, Yildirim. How far down the line was the Yildirim fight from when that man fell?
Man, why are you bringing up Yildirim? Like, bro, what did you brought up? Bro, it was plenty of time for Andrade and Billy Joe to fight. You running now, fam. He turned him down twice.
Yo, can I talk?
And when did he make the offer? When did he make the offer?
Okay, you done, Phil. Go ahead, Tony.
Because I had to walk inside and look this shit up. Just cuz. So we want to use dates and all that shit. Triple G Canelo was on HBO. Guess where fucking Demetrius Andrade was signed to during that time? HBO. Guess what? Canelo, Golden Boy. They went to the Zone October 17th, 2018.
Phil, you getting cooked,
Demetrius
bro.
Andrade. First fight. Same month in 2018 for the Zone. Later, though, on the 20, or when was it? He signed on the 26th or the 20th. October 20th is whenever he officially went to Matchroom the Zone of 2018. Officially, Golden Boy went to the Zone October 17th, 2018. The same year, same month. Guess what? Before both of them went over there, they were both on HBO. Oh no,
that's not what you said.
Like Demetrius Andre's been following him. Not only
hold on, Phil. He almost done cooking, Phil.
But you could go deep though, right? You could go deep though, right? You need to take the fucking pads off your arms to go into the water.
HBO ain't the Zone. HBO is not the Zone.
Dog.
That man was on the Zone the same time as Demetrius Andrade. That's what you said.
You didn't hear what I said.
Oh my God. Yo, are you serious?
Can I say this? Can I say this?
Go ahead, Coach.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. I just kind of waiting for you. I'm convinced. You know what? I get it. I just want to know this. If we say, fuck it, yeah, we Canelo fans, we saying we want to see the fight, because I hear your point. If Canelo stops Andrade, what does that do for Canelo? What kind of credit will y'all give him then? If he get in here,
go ahead, my bad.
He stops an undefeated Andrade, who y'all say he need to fight so much. What does that automatically make him a Hall of Famer, y'all? But
oh, he's already a Hall of Famer. Coach K, whether he fights Andrade or not, the man is number one pound for pound. He's already in the Hall of Fame. He's got probably the best resume in boxing. You know, now that Pacquiao's retired, So this is not about hate towards Canelo. Like y'all gotta. All right, so let me just say this, man.
You telling us how great Canelo is, and then he don't have to fight him. That's what we telling y'all.
But hold on.
Now I'm asking you, fuck it. I'm convinced. Let's get Canelo to beat the shit out of this nigga. Because I want to know because y'all making Andrade a big deal. So since this is a big deal, fuck it. I support that. He should fight Andrade next. No, next. Fuck all that. I'm with y'all now. I want to see Canelo fight that nigga next. So I'm with you now. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But no, to answer your question though, Coach K.
When he get the fight, y'all just be ready. That's all I'm saying.
What you mean? And guess what, my nigga? This is the UGC Flame. We will flame the fuck out of him.
Because Canelo can kill that boy, and y'all know it, but y'all want to play games. So fuck it.
Wow, bro. Hey, listen, real quick. Hey, let me break this down, bro.
Canelo, please fight this nigga Andrade. I'm convinced. Please. Hey, Phil, I want to see that shit next. How about you?
Phil?
This
is what I like right here. Phil, go ahead, man.
I think Canelo gonna beat his ass. Shit, let's lay it on the table then, niggas. Shit, let's go.
I want to see Undisputed next, and then after that, he can beat the fuck out of Andrade. That's what I want to see.
Shout out. Like Undisputed and Andrade next. Shout out.
Yeah, and undisputed defense. Let's go. Hopefully, let's get to that.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. This is my only point was this: that when I came on, I heard that Andrade really wasn't trying to fight Canelo. He wasn't chasing him, and it's clear and it's evident that he has been chasing him and he has been wanting to fight. But that's irrelevant to what I want to see in sequence. In sequence for Canelo, I would like to see him fight Plant first so he can get undisputed. After that, before Andrade, personally, I would like to see him fight David Benavidez because I feel like
I want to see that fight too, dog. Hey, let him finish, Coach. Go ahead, Tony.
The reason why I want to see him fight David Benavidez, somebody's in the back.
Hey, let him cook, Coach. Let him cook,
bro.
Let me finish talking. No, undisputed over everything. Even though I think Plant is a much easier fight for Canelo than Andrade, undisputed over everything. Secondly, let me finish.
Let him finish, bro.
Damn. Secondly, I want to see him fight David Benavidez for this reason right here. 2-time WBC champion, never lost his belt in the ring. One was to cocaine, one was to overweight. I would like to see him beat the guy who should be holding that belt, but because of outside sources is not. Then Andrade could fight him. I still want to see the Andrade fight, but I want to see him clear up 168 because that's where he's at first. But I do feel like Andrade deserves the fight, but I just don't think he gets first, in my opinion.
Got you. I respect that. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach.
So you're back to see this how this shit works. I just told you, fuck all that. I want to see the fight next. As a fan, I'm going to call for the fight next. Soon as I say that, you tell me you want to see Andrade 6 fights from that. Man, I want to see this fight.
Oh, man. Nigga said 6 fights.
I want the fucking fight now. Fuck Caleb Plant. Because y'all niggas talk too much shit. So let's get this shit cracking. I'm with Canelo. Because this what y'all really want right here. I'm going with Canelo to bust his ass, and I can't wait to see the fight.
Guess what? And guess what, Coach K? I picked Canelo to win the fight too. But real quick, let me talk, bro. See, because some of y'all come on the channel thinking y'all know what's up. This is what you got to understand about this side, bro. We about the sport, sport of boxing, and it's promo, bro. We got to promote the big fights. I'm not going to be out here talking down competitive fights, man. We got an undefeated guy out here like Demetrius Andrade. This man ain't tested for no pop for no PEDs. This man has been defending his belts. He didn't have minor setbacks in the past, but today, current day, this man, you can get a payday with him. He's willing to fight any fucking body, and we need to be uplifting shit like that. Whether he get his ass blazed out in 1 round, 2 rounds with Canelo or not, I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to see this man get a shot at a name, okay? And the reason I want to say that is because you got these little fake ass Canelo mites and shit talking about, keep running with this narrative. He ain't fought nobody. Nobody wants to fight him, but y'all can't discredit this man for wanting to fight the best competition. This shit is a backwards era. Y'all give credit to the motherfuckers who duck and down talk niggas and say that they boring and they don't sell and shit like that. But from the old school, okay, it was like, it wasn't about that, nigga. It's like, you think you the best, that's cool, but I ain't convinced until you beat me, because I think I'm better than you. Tony Tarver, trolling, walking down on Roy, or whoever the situation is. This is what we was raised on. Now y'all want to fucking adapt to this remix ducking shit going on, man. And y'all don't even realize y'all down with the ducking team. But I rest my case. A lot of y'all.
I disagree with that because
Coach, listen to what I'm saying. This was my thing. When I came in on the panel, I heard the other guy, Phil, talking about that he didn't think Andrade really wanted to fight. He hasn't done nothing. My only point was to prove that Andrade really does want to fight, but I never said I wanted that to be next for Canelo. I was only proving that he really wanted to fight, which I believe he does. Do I think he deserves to be next for Canelo? No, of course not. He's not even a 168-pound fighter.
Right.
So, again, my point was to prove that he really wants to fight, not that I believe he should be next, because I told you who the two next guys should be for Canelo, in my opinion. But that doesn't take back the fact that Andrade wants to fight him.
Facts.
All right, so look, let me ask you. Hold on.
Take away that he on some big champ shit.
Hold on.
Okay, I go after you because let me see what you're gonna say.
Hey, look. This is the deal right here. Okay, so in my opinion, right now I think Demetrius Andrade is one of the best teams in boxing over there with his own and Eddie Hearn. Okay, now if there's anything that I personally know, and this is just my own personal opinions about the situation, if there's anything I know about Eddie Hearn, he's the guy that's going to do what he needs to do to get the fight's done. My whole deal is this right here. How is every other credible name in 160 pounds and 168 pounds, even at 154 pounds, how is every credible name ducking Andrade for 10 plus years? Bro, it's hard for me to believe that you can be ducked for 10 plus years, dog. Like, if anybody can get it done, I think Eddie Hearn can, and the fights are still not being made.
$7 million.
In regards to, but that's one fight, though. That's one fight.
Triple G don't want to do nothing. Go ahead, fam.
But that's one fight. In regards
that's
to Triple
two fights
G,
now.
And Triple G, in regards to the Triple G fight, is no reason to me personally why he just can't, like Andrade said, up the money then. If you gotta up the money,
wait. Hold on. It's no reason for what? The Andrade and Triple G fight?
There's no reason. Up the money. If you really
God, bruh. Come on, man. It's no reason for that. So, hey, I'm gonna just let me let it be known, bro. This is just my opinion. 160 is dead. 160 is dead now, bro. It's dead in the water because of shit like this. Y'all saying unifications don't matter at 160. It's crazy at this point. 160 was once one of the hottest divisions. Now the shit is ass, bro. That's crazy.
Who said unification matter? Who said that?
You just said Triple G versus Andrade don't matter.
No, I didn't say it don't matter. I did not say that. I said the fight should have happened. I said up the money so you can get the Triple G.
Oh my God, bro! You got to listen to what you say out your mouth.
That's what
I asked you. All right, you gonna listen to the playback and you gonna hear you.
This is what I want to say. This is what I want to say. So we got on here and we tried to tell you guys this at the beginning. Now you're saying what we said. You gave me all the reasons that we have been trying to tell you why the fight shouldn't happen and why Andrade should not be next. So
we just switched. But Coach, I was just addressing about the Triple G fight a minute ago.
I just wanted to get y'all to our understanding, so y'all can have understanding. I asked, fuck it, let's have the fight next.
Yeah, you UGC now. You on UGC. We hear you.
Y'all told me every fucking reason the fight shouldn't happen next. That's what the hell we trying to tell y'all. Welcome to the party. We've been trying to tell y'all that because like I know, when we say let's fight Andrade next, you're gonna have a reason why he shouldn't fight him next. He just said 5 people. You said the same thing.
Hey, Coach.
He said the same thing, bro. So y'all know what we saying. Y'all playing games.
No. Let me put this all back in perspective, Coach, real quick.
Let me finish this and then y'all have it, man. Now we're back at square one. Everybody and their mama know that Andrade is not the next fight. Even Andrade fans know the next fight should not be Andrade. So I rest my case.
So rest your case. So when did somebody say that should be the next fight? Who said that on here? Go ahead.
I'm done.
You are done because nobody said that. Okay.
Let's play that game. When should we fight Andrade?
You breaking up now, fam. You breaking up now.
Who on the camera? Let's go around. Who should Canelo fight next?
Real quick, you breaking up, Coach.
Sound like underwater. Sound like you snorkeling.
All right, yeah, he started saying some crazy shit and started breaking up. So nobody on here said that should be the next fight.
Black.
Hopefully he better. You might have to drop off and come back in, Coach.
No.
Drop off and come back in. You robotic sounding.
I got you.
So
go ahead, Tony.
Question. Whenever I came in, when did I ever say Andrade should be next? I think
nobody said that. He talking about he rests his case. I'm like, okay, go ahead and rest it because nobody said that.
No, but what I'm saying is the only thing I heard was Phil saying that Andrade really doesn't want the fight. And I was just saying why he really wants to fight. That's what I thought the argument was.
To bring it back to the beginning, I invited Phil.
But I'll say this. I don't think anybody here on this panel, including them, believes Caleb Plant has a better shot at beating Canelo over Andrade.
Hey, but real quick, and just to bring it back, and they can answer that if they want to. But real quick, let me say this real quick. To bring it back to the root of this shit, because I'm sharp. I invited Phil on because the comment he said Andrade was trash. So nobody said nothing about Andrade should be next. That's what I addressed Phil on. Then Coach K jumped on, talking about he ain't fought nobody and all of this stuff. Then you say, okay, I want to see you next. So you switched. I've been on the same shit. That I'm not down talking. Now, Coach K, you can have any opinion about, you can say he a clown, and I don't like the little bullshit his dad be doing, and like, it'd be some clown shit, but I'm not gonna downplay the fact he doing some big champ shit and he really want to fight. You know what I mean? So whether it happened a fight or two from now, I still want to see the fight. And my stance is Canelo should not retire without whooping Andrade ass. He shouldn't retire and be comfortable acting like that fight shouldn't happen eventually, because it's been long overdue. It's time to shut him up. And if he knock him out 1 or 2 rounds, cool. The show goes on. Viva Mexico, on to the next. So that's what my stance is, fam.
So let me address this right here. In the comments, I put that Demetrius Andrade was trash. Well, I said Boo Boo was trash, actually. When I jumped on the thing, I say, man, I got it. I get that he's not trash, undefeated fighter. You're 2-division champ. I got that.
Exactly. We got y'all.
Yeah. I said all that. Okay. I get that.
That's how we rested our case. We made you switch up on that.
I get that. I made it as soon as I jumped in. I get he's a 2-division champ, undefeated. I got that, bro. But at the end of the day, for me, Demetrius Andrade has squandered the better half of his career, okay, making bad decisions, okay? And now that he is in a better position, he's still not fighting any credible names to me, okay? So, again, which brings me back to my point, which brought us to how has he put himself in position to demand a Canelo fight? That's my whole deal right there.
Hey, real quick, Tony Reviews, man, we've been cooking for a little bit, but we got to pay some bills, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break, man.
Another guy we had on the show who says he's been wanting you for a while, Jermall Charlo. Is that a fight you would like in the future?
Yeah, why not?
Another guy who we had on the show who said he wants to fight you, David Benavidez at 168.
Yeah, why not?
Is Errol Spence Jr. And he said he would love in the future to move up in weight. And he said fight Canelo Alvarez, he said, in Dallas, Texas, which he said would be a huge draw. Could you ever see you and Errol Spence Jr. fighting?
Like I said, no, I want to make the fight people want to see. If the people want that fight, okay.
Demetrius Andrade. He says you've been avoiding him. Demetrius Andrade, is that a fight you want?
It's me again. Can't run for too long. Coming from
I have other plans.
These niggas not on my altitude, longitude, latitude. What's with the long face and attitude? Flex like there's no other option to.
This live stream is brought to y'all by It's Me Again Promotions. Shout out to the whole clique. Shout out to Sporting Advantage, Red Glove Millie, Charles D, Free Charles D, Rocky Strike, Ronald Finkley, Ron the Don, Sporting Advantage. Y'all know what it is. We here. Iron Cone. Special guest, Coach K, Phil Walker. What up? What's your thoughts, man? It's like, hey.
Yeah, all right. So let me
get a mic check real quick.
Hold on.
I want to ask Phil a question direct.
Hold on. That was cute. That was a cute commercial. I got you. But at the end of the day, he don't respect that man. He don't respect Demetrius Andrade, and I see why. He's telling me he ain't fought nobody, and guess what? I'm not with him. I don't fuck nobody. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey, that's how we rest our case, bro. We y'all know what it is, man.
Now hold on. Let me ask Phil a question.
Y'all know what it is, bro.
I want to hold on, Black. Let me ask him a direct apples to apples question. All right, Phil. Here's my question to you. Right? Let's say that you feel like you're the #1 boxing debater on YouTube, right? But let's say that the whole world is saying that Black is a better debater than you, and I'm a better debater than you, right? And the only way you can prove yourself is by beating somebody worthy, which is us two. But when you come up there to debate us, we both like, we're not going to debate you. You ain't debated nobody. Well, where the fuck do you go from there?
I debate the next best person.
But nobody sees anybody else legitimate. That's my point.
Hold up. Whoever's the next best debater after you two, that's who I go after.
Right, but listen to this. Hold on, Black. Let me talk. So the next two best for Demetrius Andrade have already turned him down, Triple G and Charlo. So where does he go?
So where does he go? It's people behind them as well, right?
He just beat a good guy behind them, and now they're saying he's trash. So
who he beat?
Liam Williams.
Man, he decent. Like, I mean,
see, there it is.
It's better fighters. It's better fighters.
Hey, but can I say one thing before Coach goes? Before Coach goes, man, I want to say this. Hey, before Coach cooks, bro. My bad. Hey, Phil, let me say one thing, man. But
bro,
go ahead. My bad. You're right.
All right. This is my point right here, bro. Hold up. You asking me a question. Let me answer. You asked me if Williams is a good fighter. He's a decent fighter, but it is better fighters than Williams that Demetrius Andrade could have fought. But that's just my opinion.
Okay, Phil, who should he have fought at 160 then that's better?
Hey, and I wanted to say this though. When you look at not Canelo, he just fought Billy Joe, but before that, you know, their most recent fights, he had the better competition in front of him than Canelo and fucking Triple G. That was for sure. And then this shit that Jamal got coming up, like Liam Williams is better comp than them guys. So I just want to throw that out there. Like,
Darren Chinko. I would have preferred to see the Darren Chinko fight. That's my answer.
The who?
Can y'all hear me?
The Darren Chinko fight. Darren Chinko.
Yeah, Derevchenko, he went the WBC route and Jamal did what he had to do. Jamal beat him. So now he gotta go the WBO route. Remember y'all talk about
hold up, man. Second. Hold up, Black. My man asked me who would I have liked to see him fight outside of Williams. I am telling him right now that Darren Chinko to me is a better fighter. That's my opinion, though.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Phil. So directly back at you, Phil. So what you're telling me is a guy coming off of 2 losses in a row is a better fighter than Liam Williams.
Yeah. What does losses have to do with him not being a good fighter, though? I'm confused about that.
Because he's stepping up and losing.
He lost to Jamal Charlo, who was the WBC title holder. Okay, and he lost to G, who's also a title holder.
Right. So two title holders. No, listen to what I'm saying. So every time, Phil, listen to what I'm saying. So he is proving. Phil, I'm trying to let you talk, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. So every time Dermachenko has stepped up to a title holder, like Andrade is, he has lost.
Okay.
So how was that a good fight if he's already proven he can't beat a title holder?
Bruh.
Hey, I just want to make sure I can be heard.
Hey, Coach, you your audio kind of messed up again. You might have dropped off.
First and foremost, first and foremost, if you're going to use that philosophy, you have to also use that philosophy for Williams as well.
Hey,
Williams
drop
has never
off real
been
quick, coach, and come back on. You kind of robotic sounding again.
Yeah,
All right.
Williams
Go ahead,
has
bro.
never been a title holder. Williams has never been a title holder as well. But what I'm telling you is this right here. Just because you lose 2 fights doesn't mean that you're not a good fighter, bro. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, if he lost to the 2 title holders, what's stopping you from going ahead and beating them as well?
No, but remember, hey, real quick, didn't you say something about, hey, Phil, let me say this, Tony. I've been letting y'all cook, bro. I've been letting y'all cook. Let me just say this, though. You talking about, you said earlier, it's about putting yourself in position. Derevchenko need to go to the WBO route now and put himself in position, become mandatory, and then he can get that shot. He did it with Jamal. He did it with Triple G. Now he got to do it with Demetrius Andrade. So that's simple, man. That's simple.
But there you go. If that's the route we're talking about, then yeah, I agree with you, Black. But on the other hand, you ask me who do I think he should have fought.
No, I hear you.
Outside of I think Derevchenko is a better fighter. That's my
opinion. Yeah, okay, that's your opinion. But Liam Williams put himself in position. That's why he was the mandatory, and Andrade just had to do what he had to do. Derevchenko can do the same thing if he won't.
Okay.
Hey, but real quick, hold up. Let me shout out Ronald Finkley for the super chat. You know, it's a tradition. We gotta drop the dance in AB. All right, go ahead, coach. You clear. You coming in clear now, bro.
Defending his mandatory. That's cool.
Okay, y'all. Okay, I just want to make sure I was clear. No, man, y'all convinced me, man. I appreciate that. I want the fight next. So when I'm gonna ask y'all, who y'all want to see Canelo fight next? That's what I want to ask y'all.
Okay, before I answer that question,
undisputed for Canelo, and then defend his. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to respond to Phil because he said Derevchenko should have been next. So this is what I look at when I look at Derevchenko, right?
I didn't say next. I said you.
No. Listen,
I'm talking.
That would have been a better fight for Andrade over Williams, so he should have fought him next after his win over Robinson. But excuse me, not Robinson. That was Liam Williams. That won that. Anyways, what I'm saying is this.
That's a good ass fight.
No. Derevchenko. Listen, in the last 4 fights, Derevchenko has lost 3 of them. He lost to Daniel Jacobs. He won against, I can't even remember who, because it really wasn't anybody of any consequence. He lost to Triple G and he lost to Charlo. So in 4 fights, he has lost 3 of them. Okay, he's only won 1 in 4 fights. However, when you look at Liam Williams, he was on a 7-streak knockout win, meaning he knocked out 7 people in a row before he lost to Andrade. I don't see how Derevchenko is the better fight when you have a guy who's knocked out good fighters in middleweight 7 in a row versus a guy who's lost 3 out of his last 4 fights.
He lost 3 against all against champions, bro. Against all champions, bro. Like,
that's true.
All champions, dog. Like, it's not the same. Like, if you would have told me he would have lost to some bullshit fighter or something like that, I get you. I get your point. But at the same time, you just named all champions in the same exact division as Demetrius Andrade. People are giving him these fights not because he's a pushover, because for one, he's put himself in position to get some of these fights, and 2 is because he's actually a good fighter regardless of what his resume says. And again,
Phil,
that's
first BX.
Black, let me respond. Phil, you do realize that Liam Williams only lost to 1 champion before he fought Demetrius Andrade, right?
I got you.
He lost to the same guy twice. And the reason why they fought a second time was because there was a controversy in the first one, which could have went the other way. So technically, he could have beat a champion. Then he fought him again, which was Liam Smith, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right, Liam Smith.
And listen. Then he lost. So he has only lost to 1 champion, arguably beat a champion in their first fight. Then he fought Demetrius Andrade. So again, his track record, in my opinion, looks better than Derevchenko, because Derevchenko has not even had I guess you could say Triple G was a little controversy, but he lost in every step up, whereas Liam Williams only lost to 1 guy twice and knocked everybody else out till he got to Andrade.
Fresh BX in the chat said they forgot Derevchenko had a tougher fight against Koke than Andrade did. I didn't watch that fight, but okay.
I don't do the
Hey, let Coach cook, man. Let Coach
I'm just waiting for the answer. Y'all went into a whole bunch of when we start talking about.
Oh, he did ask. Go ahead, I'll answer, bro. I think Canelo should go after Undisputed, and then definitely entertain that Andrade.
Who you saying he should fight next? Then who?
That's Plant. That's Plant.
Plant. Who you got, Phil?
Who I got? What the next fight?
Canelo fight. Who should Canelo fight next?
Oh, Canelo need to fight against Caleb Plant next, man. I don't want to see that Andrade fight right now. I don't.
Okay, Tony, what you got?
Like I said earlier, undisputed before all.
All right, so after Plant, who y'all got? Who should he fight after that?
If it's not Andrade, I would say Benavidez, bro. Because he's saying he's gonna stay at 68, so I'm assuming that between that time period, Andrade is gonna move up, activate his WBO, hopefully his mandatory position, and hopefully Canelo will entertain that Mexican matchup versus Benavidez. So those two fights are the most acceptable.
Which one? Andrade or Benavidez? Which one you want?
I said if it's not Andrade, because if he activates his WBO mandatory, he's gonna have to fight Andrade.
Okay, so Andrade the second fight. Just okay, I'm with you. I want to see him. I want to see him fight him now. Okay, but who you got, Phil?
He said Plant.
No, I already said Plant. After Plant, I'm in between, but I'm gonna give one. I'm not gonna give a double answer. I'm gonna say I wouldn't mind seeing the Andrade fight after that, but really, who I'd prefer to see is Jamal Charlo or Benavidez, one of them two cats.
Oh, man.
So to answer the question, after his next fight with Plant, if they have it, I would rather see him fight David Benavidez, only because I don't feel like Canelo should have got a shot at that title without fighting David Benavidez. Yeah, you could strip him, but normally when fighters miss weight, they're stripped and then they're allowed to fight again for the vacated title to regain their title. They didn't do that for David Benavidez. They put it up in the air and Canelo went to grab it immediately. So even if Canelo gets undisputed,
they put him at the mandatory spot.
I still feel like Canelo really shouldn't be undisputed until he beats the real WBC champion, David Benavidez, in my opinion.
Okay, I can ride. I can ride with that philosophy. I don't have a problem. But Benavidez got to get his shit together, though.
Okay, so we agree. So we agree that Andrade shouldn't be next. I'm the only one saying Andrade should be next. Okay, cool.
Yeah, young with that. So shout out, Coach.
Cool. I mean, that's what we were trying to tell y'all from the beginning. I just wanted to make sure that y'all said it too. So I'm good.
Shout out to Coach K. He said he rests his case, man. Shout out to him. He said, I hope Plant frees Canelo out and play keep away with the belt. And he said, I hope Plant tell Canelo he ain't fought nobody. And what, you know, the games that Canelo play, what if Plant, been the PBC side or whatever? What if they play that game and say, you know what, you ain't getting undisputed, motherfucker?
Hold on. So that's the Andrade shit now, right? Hold on. This my Andrade shit the rest now? For the whole YouTube.
Say what?
Did we let this Andrade shit to rest for the whole?
No, we didn't put it to rest because you switched. Hold on.
Fight next, man.
Come on, Coach K. Y'all niggas over here trying to seek bodies that you're not gonna get, man. You're not gonna get it.
I'm asking you what you want.
I just told you. I told you my perspective. Y'all down talk the fight, acting like Canelo don't gotta take it. I'm like, no, he need to take that fight. And now y'all with it. Now you went from he don't need to fight him to that should be next. Nigga, that's called a body. That's called a body right there.
I didn't want to see it.
Now you want to see it. That's called promo game, nigga. Welcome to UGC, dog.
You listen. I said I didn't want to see it, but you have convinced me. I don't got no shame in saying you convinced me. What you get mad for? I'm saying
you said rest of your case on this Andrade shit. No,
I'm saying I'm the only one want to see him fight next. So I'm by myself on this. So we know Andrade is not the person you should fight next. So we know we good. It ain't no duckets.
Yeah.
Because we all agree that he shouldn't fight him next, except me. I'm the only one saying he should fight him next. Y'all say Plant, so I'm cool with that. And we'll do this every time. We'll do this after every Canelo fight to make sure everybody's still good.
So, amen.
It's been a while. I'm glad Coach K.
Bro.
Hey, real quick. Real quick, man. I want to say this, dog. I want to say this real quick before we get in, before y'all cook on some other shit. But I was cooking on Jamal Charlo a little earlier or whatever, right? And You know, real quick, man. I'm gonna give this man a flame of shame. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm gonna give him a flame of shame for this particular reason. You know, y'all used to watch Dragon Ball, right? For ones that grew up 80s and 90s, y'all grew up, y'all watched Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like when they dye their hair at the top, I felt like when you dye your hair, you supposed to activate on some Super Saiyan type shit. And hold on, real quick, man. Jamel shit activated and worked, man. You know what the fuck happened with Jamal shit? When you dye your shit at the top, nigga, you need to be on some Super Saiyan, free smoke. I'll fuck anybody up. That man shit ain't activated, man. So he need to get a refund.
Yo, Black,
That
his hair is dry, bro. His hair is dry. You know what I mean? Like he don't got that. Like, oh, you bitch. He don't got that.
How come Jamel's work, but Jamal's is on some? That shit is lukewarm, nigga. That shit don't activate all the way. So I don't know. He need to go back to that planet where you supposed to do more training and shit, and then come back and then really activate on
don't want
hoes.
legendary status. That's the puppy right there.
Yeah, man. Little twin. You know what I mean? Little twin need to get it together. Shout out to him though. George Campini said asking us to bend the knee won't work here. Andrade called Canelo a bitch. Canelo got a fight about that. He says, "Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here." I mean, I like the fact he's more open. He's speaking that English now, but I mean, you're gonna need to fight that man. You're gonna have to shut him up, break his eye like you did Billy Joe. That's all I'm asking him to do. It's promo.
I got you. But see, this is my thing right here, though, which brings me back to real quick, bro. Like, he goes into the press conference, and I mean, for what though? We all on here pretty, except for Coach Zone 6, Coach K, has said that this man is at least at minimum 2 fights away from getting an Andrade fight, right? So, or making an Andrade fight, right? In the humble opinions of at least 3 of us on this panel. So the whole antics with the press conference, this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, you know you're not about to get the fight. You're down the list. Literally, you're down the list on what people want to see next. This is my point that I'm trying to make to you guys. Like, so all the antics and all that shit, to me, is just useless. This is why I'm like, bro, do you really want the fight? Because you know you're not about to get it. What's with the antics at the press conference? Well, I mean, I don't understand how people don't get that.
I think that he does really want the fight, and the reason why he did that at the press conference after the fight was to try to get the media on board.
Mm-hmm. The attraction. Look, we talking about it now. It's created such a media outrage, whether people are talking bad about Andrade or saying, damn, you know what I mean? He actually trying to get the smoke and seeing Canelo come out of character, get the fuck out of here and all that. Like, damn, let's see the fight.
Phil, here's the thing. If the media starts saying that Andrade pulled his bitch card, then Canelo, in my opinion, has the mentality to where fuck who we want to be next. He'll go after Andrade next if people start claiming that he's scared, pull his bitch card. Because like with the Billy Joe Saunders thing in the ring, he was like, fuck it, give him the bigger ring. I'll still beat his ass. He just seemed like he got that mentality. So I could understand why Andrade did what he did, because he's trying to pressure him through the media to call for the fight next.
Yeah, man, look, nobody else crashed Canelo press conference trying to get a fight, man. Jamal was on Twitter, man. That shit crazy.
So Demetrius Andrade crashed his press conference to try to get the media to get on board to push for the Canelo and Andrade fight.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's not a bad
clear.
Hold up.
Go ahead. My bad. Method of Madness says Rigo pressure Loma. Yeah, man. These guys do that. They pressure, they call them bitches and shit like that and disrespect them so that they can get mad enough to fucking sign a contract. Like, let me beat his ass in the next fight. I'm gonna tune his ass. I like what you call it, Brotherhood said. I'm like that. Like, use Andrade as a tune-up. Like, let's just say Caleb Plant. Let's say Caleb Plant, Ron, just want to be on some diva shit and play keep away. Go ahead, use Andrade as a tune-up, and then, you know what I mean, en route to figuring out how you gonna force this dude Caleb Plant in the ring, because I think Caleb Plant gonna try to avoid that shit, bro.
We all knew that that Rigo was underweight though. Like, I realized after the fight, but Loma was way too strong for Rigo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, Ronald. I say bullshit to that, because I actually thought Rigondeaux was gonna beat him, and I didn't think he was underweight until they got in the ring and I saw what happened. But before the fight, I thought Rigo had a really good shot at beating him. And you're right. He was outsized, outgunned, outmuscled. But before that, most people were picking Rigondeaux to win. It's just that people like to lie about it and say, no, I was picking Lomachenko because of how badly he beat him. But I'll be 100 honest. I thought Rigo was going to beat him.
Yeah. But Andre is not outsized or out. Put it like this. Andre has the better reach. He has the more moving around the ring skills. And I think he could beat Canelo to the punch. That's what makes it for an intriguing fight. If Canelo can land, I give him all his respect. I swear to God I will. But like, I want to see that fight because it's an intriguing matchup.
Right. Laura crashed the press conference before. Okay, so I guess it was okay when Laura did it. Andrade can't do it though. He desperate. He want a payday. I just hate when people say shit like that.
Bro, look, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Andrade can't crash the press conference. What I'm saying is,
y'all was criticizing for it.
Nah, what I'm saying is you didn't crash the press conference about 2-3 years too late, bro. You know this man not about to fight you. You know this man is not about to fight.
I gotta give some credit there, man. He said he did that shit too late.
Yeah, he did, man. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm just giving my perspective.
Oh shit.
Like my thing is this right here. And you guys all already said that it's at least 2 fights down the line. This is what you guys just said, right? So my deal is this right here. And I'm the same way. I think he more than 2 fights down the line. You understand what I'm saying? So why crash the press conference now when this man is, for one, about to become undisputed? Of course, the stage is bigger. I get that. 73,000. I got it. You found a great opportunity to crash a press conference after a wonderful night for Canelo Alvarez. But at the same time, you know you're not about to get the fight. You are at least 2 fights down the line. And then at the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez don't respect you, man. I mean,
that's still more of a reason, bro. Like
I got you.
That has a. Go ahead, Tony.
No, Phil. I got one for you that happened not too long. Well, a few years ago, but. Shane Mosley Mayweather won. Mosley rushed the ring. Nobody was going to fight. But after he rushed the ring, everybody called for it, and it happened next.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he disrespected him, and he made him pay the price, bro. Shout out to bringing it up, Tony.
And Tyson Fury, he crashed it.
Tyson Fury crashed Deontay Wilder. You know, sir. Hell yeah! Shout out to Ronald for bringing that up.
I got it. Mosley did that. Tyson Fury did that. But did they do that with knowing that this man has other fights lined up beyond tonight?
Well, yeah.
No, they didn't.
They definitely did.
But it still led into the fight happening. Remember?
They didn't. This is whether it led to the fight happening or not. I mean, at the end of the day, Andrade knows
that just show you that's normal shit then. But it don't matter if you get the fight. Go ahead.
It's not about to happen, though. That's my point. He knows
just love discrediting the boxer who's the world champion, bro.
Nobody, bro. I mean, so hold up. Yeah, so
you said, Phil, that he knows it's not gonna happen. He might not believe that. He like, as long as I keep pressing this fool, I'm gonna get the fight.
I don't. Hold up. Let me ask y'all a straight question. 1 second. Hold up. Let me ask y'all a straight question.
I agree with Chin Smoke. He's starting to get under Canelo's skin. That's true, bro.
Hold up.
Let me tell you this. Let me say this to you. I want to do a.
Let me ask y'all a straight question. I'm gonna let y'all cook. All right. Okay. Now, does anybody? I'm not talking about what Andrade thinks. I'm talking about what you think as a boxing fan. All right. Does anybody on here think that Andrade is going to get that Canelo Alvarez fight next?
Bro, you think Coach Canelo K already asked us that question?
Nah, man. Bro.
Come on, bro. You asking the same question Coach K asked us.
Let me ask.
We already answered that, bro.
Hold on. Do you think he's going to derail his plan?
Let me answer it.
Hold up. Let me reframe it because I don't want
to. This is remix, bro. Coach K already established that. Go ahead, Tony.
But let me.
Do you okay? I'm talking about the press. 1 second. Let me rephrase
out. Phil,
can he answer you? You asked the question, Phil. Let Tony respond, bro.
A different question.
I'm responding.
No. Let him answer first, bro. Go ahead, Tony.
Take this out.
A different question, bro. Y'all don't. All right, come on, Black. You gonna do it like that, bro?
You asked the question, bro. No, you answer you.
Second question. So, a different one. Do you think he's going to derail Caleb Plant, just because Andrade came into the press
Oh
conference.
my God!
Now he's going
Tony,
to
go ahead, Tony. This man, go ahead, Tony.
Let me look, Phil. Just listen to what I'm about to say, okay?
He rearranged the way
I know,
asked
but
the same
let me
shit.
just
Go
do
ahead.
it like this. Let me do it like this, okay? Here, I'm gonna do something that's just as crazy, okay? Because this is the thing. We're working on chances and percentages here.
Oh,
Is it a high
brotherhood.
chance or a low chance that it will derail Keller Plant? So let me go apples to apples with you, Phil. Phil, you could tell all of us right now you're gonna play the lotto today and you're gonna win. And we could all tell you you're not gonna win the lotto. You're not gonna win the lotto. But here's the fact of the matter. You may win it, and the only way you can win it is to actually play it. So he played the lotto. He went in there talking his shit on a 1% chance that it'll lead to the fight. That's what it is.
Okay,
Hey, real quick, let me say this real quick before you cook.
I respect that answer. Okay, I don't have no problem with that. I respect that answer.
Hey, can I say this real quick, Phil, before you respond? I'm gonna get to this comment, man. Let me get to the comment. Brotherhood said Canelo the only guy that's ducking a guy that crashes pressure. Brotherhood, you need to do a topic on that, bro. That's your next topic, bro. Because we need to research. Because every other fucking potential fight where a guy crashed the press conference, it led to the fight happening. So is he the first guy? Damn.
If they
You
don't
can't let
Demetrius
that ride,
Andrade,
Canelo.
bro,
Viva
they looking
Mexico. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, my bad.
They looking like busters if they don't fight Demetrius Andrade. I heard what Canelo said. They got the police escorting him out and shit. Like, that was some snowflake shit by Canelo. Real talk. Man trying to fight you, you got the cops involved. Fuck out of here.
He gonna call the feds. Damn, nigga, why you so scared, man? You gonna talk about I'm gonna go down there and fuck you up, but then you go call the nigga whistle for the fucking undercover niggas to come through and escort. This man is the most protected motherfucker, man. But he got all of his skills and shit. And he almighty. Cool, man. Y'all want to go out like that and let this man slide out without taking care of business when this dude disrespected this man?
We know.
But hold up, Black. You think he got skills too, though, right?
Of course. Nobody ever said he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you said that comment just sarcastically, like you don't think Canelo got skills.
I'm saying that, bro. This is about to y'all got to be talking like this, debate this motherfucking end and make these fights happen, man. Benavidez fight need to happen. Demetrius Andrade fighting. He don't need to be down talking fights, man. You number one
make this suspense shit like
no,
a real situation.
Look, bro. Nobody's down talking the Andrade fight. I just think
Canelo is, bro.
Canelo
and fans letting him off the hook.
We know we know he don't respect the dude, but in my humble opinion, I think that Demetrius Andrade is far down the list in motherfuckers I want to see Canelo fight next. And including on what y'all said, y'all feel the same way. That's all I'm saying.
Phil, was Andre Ward far down the line when he went from 168 to 175, or did he come in and make an immediate impact at the 175 division?
I mean, immediate impact. Immediate.
So why couldn't Demetrius Andrade be entitled to that?
Because let's be real, man. You talking about entitlement?
Facts, brother.
You talking about entitlement, bro? Come on, man. Are you comparing what Andre Ward did before he made his move to what Demetrius Andrade is doing right now?
Yo, I'm just a boxing head, yo.
I'm just asking, bro.
If he can move up, it should be commendable that Canelo be next.
Shit, smoke. Hey, shit, smoke.
Hold up, 1 second. If he can move up, he can the WBO mandatory. That's what he can do.
We talked about that. Hey, chill smoke real quick. He said, how many press conferences Shandy Briggs crashed and get the fight? Yeah, 0. That's a good one, bro. Shannon Canada getting no fights.
None.
0 fights.
So, damn, Demetrius Andrade on Shandy Briggs level? That's fucked up, bro. Y'all downgraded that man. He out here crashing press conferences and not getting fights. Brother said if Canelo had all these skills, then he wouldn't need to be moved so carefully or get gifts from judges or use PEDs. Ooh, damn.
I mean, regardless.
Damn, son.
They think we forgot about that. Like
y'all must have forgot.
Hey, look. You can forget about whatever you want, but at the end of the
bitter
day,
about that.
You can forget about all you want. At the end of the day, Canelo's still a man, regardless of what personal opinions we got about.
Flame shame Canelo Alvarez doing PEDs, man. That you will never, ever be able to escape that.
Yo, Phil,
you are forever stained,
ring, bro. They gonna fight an 18-foot ring.
Here's my
20.
I don't think he's stained from that though.
Phil,
Let's
let
just
me
Niggas.
Phil, let me
On
put
the UGC side, he nigga Dookie stain, bro.
but
Yeah.
listen, Phil, this is how I
I
look.
don't think that's going to affect Canelo's legacy.
But
You
listen to me,
tripping, fam.
Phil,
You already
Hey, listen,
listen
if
to
Shane Mosley get
this.
discredited because he did PEDs, if who else,
You-
all these other
you
guys
said-
that done
you
PEDs
said, hold
and
up, bro.
get discredited,
Did
he
you
gonna get discredited too. You in there.
did you
Stop being biased, bruh.
No, I'm not being biased, bro. You just
You
said it,
are,
man.
bro. You giving him a pass and talking about they gonna affect his. Yeah,
I'm
they do
not.
affect
I'm
his
not.
legacy.
Oh, bro.
Holyfield, shit. What you talking about? All
Let
them
me give my
niggas is that shit is part of their legacy, homie.
hold up. Let me give. I'm not saying it's not a part of his legacy, Black. What I'm saying is when they tell the Canelo Alvarez story, okay, and they
UGC gonna be fucking putting the shit up. That nigga was on PEDs.
VADA
But
gonna
shout
be
out to
right.
him.
VADA or not are gonna be right included.
I know
Gonna
some
be
of you
on his
cats
ass,
be
nigga.
too.
Right at the
Bro,
Hall of
let me
Fame inauguration and shit.
Yeah.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. What I'm telling you is this right here.
Let me say this.
What I'm telling you this right here. Yes, Canelo Alvarez did fail a PEDs test. Do I have a
You
problem
goddamn
with him
right.
being a drug? Do I have a problem with him being a drug cheat? Yes, but the reality of the scenario is this right here. When they tell the Canelo Alvarez story, that is not going to have any bearing on his legacy, bro. Like it's
gonna
not.
have validation in the comment section.
Because we
real fast. Wait, Ronald, let me say this, Phil.
Man.
This is what I don't understand. This is hold on, let me talk. This is
Let
what
him talk, Phil.
This is what I do not get right now. I completely do not understand this bias in boxing. You have Canelo, who had a bullshit story about having clenbuterol from a steak he ate. Bullshit story, right? Got popped. No, let me finish.
I said I agree. I agree.
Let me
go ahead.
Let me finish. I'm not directing this so say to you, just in general.
Yeah.
So he gets popped. We know for sure he was on clenbuterol. However, you have a guy like Anthony Joshua who's never been caught on a PED, and people call him a drug cheat, but the same people at the same time don't ever call Canelo a drug cheat. Explain that.
Oh, you talking to me?
I'm just saying in general.
AJ had
okay. I'm just making sure I've never called Anthony Joshua a drug cheat. I've never called any fighter who has never been popped dirty a drug cheat. I don't do that. Either you pop dirty or you don't.
Hey, why do you hey, real quick, Phil? You realize though, man, you in more support and of a guy who failed 2 tests and not of a guy who's failed none. So Brotherhood said, let me know when Andrade failed 2 drug tests like Canelo did. That's why I don't be get behind him pushing him. I don't push dirty fighters like that, bro. I get it. He got skills and shit, but he ducking a clean fighter, man, that want all the smoke. So that's a fact right there. Andrade is a clean fighter who wants all the smoke. Get VADA test to every fight, bro.
You asking me? I'm in more support of a dirty fighter versus a clean fighter. Okay. Well,
you do. You said Andrade was trash. Remember, that's the first thing you said. Nah, actually, Canelo Alvarez PED test was trash, bro. That was trash, nigga.
So this is what I'm telling you right here.
That way.
Okay. All right.
Yo, Phil got that bandwagon mentality, yo.
I'm in support of the boxers that are moving the sport. That's what I support. Okay. Canelo Alvarez moves the needle with the sport. He does.
He puts that needle in his arm and his ass, nigga. We know.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Again. Don't be some suckers and act like I'm drug cheat.
Hey, watch your mouth, nigga. Ain't no suckers over here. You know what it is, bro.
But look how you framing it, though. You act like I am supporting drug cheat. Like I'm not.
No, what did I say? Let me listen to what I said. You are more in support of a dude who has failed 2 drug tests instead of a guy who's failed none. I was just comparing Andrade and Canelo. You are more support of Canelo. All I'm pushing is for them to fight.
I think he's the better fighter.
But I flame Canelo for cheating. You saying it ain't gonna have no stain on his legacy. I'm saying it will.
No.
It will, sir.
The boxing program.
It will, sir.
The reality of it is this right here, bro. Like, do I think personally do I disagree with the drug? Yes. Do I think when they tell the Canelo Alvarez story, when I'm long gone, when YouTube and shit is probably called something else, and they talk about Canelo Alvarez, bruh.
My grandkids gonna be putting up videos flaming the shit out that nigga. Watch.
Guarantee you, bruh. That
Watch.
they already.
I'm gonna train these niggas, cuz.
They are already saying media. You talking about the media? Because that's really who's gonna tell the story. Let's be honest about it.
Niggas, true media, bro. Right, Ron? We gonna put this shit worldwide, homie. You ain't caught on yet.
I got you. No, I got you, bro. It's cool. I got you. New media, YouTube. I got that. But at the end of the real media is, again, who for one pushes the fights, like y'all already said, and they're going to be the ones that tell a story. They are already deeming this man after. If this man becomes undisputed, they are already saying he's going to be the greatest Mexican champion ever. That's not me saying it, bro. This is what the media is putting in the wind right now, and people are picking up on it, bro. They're not talking about the drugs. This is the reality. I'm not going to lie to myself.
Hey, they are, bro. Hold on, real quick. Let me counter you with that because some media, real quick. Let me counter you because some media platforms are talking about it and they asking them about it. Matter of fact, shout out to Brian Custer with the Last Stand podcast. Put that heat on that boy. He asked him the questions. Let me talk. He asked him the questions fans want answers to, and he's one of them guys that do that. And he got a big platform.
So new media listen to true media.
What you talking about,
Old media listen to true media.
So they asked him about that, man. Matter of fact, he was speaking clear English until Custer asked him about the PEDs. Then he needed a translator. We was like, yeah, we know that way.
Yeah, bro. Again,
niggas gonna be talking about it, bro. What you talking about?
It's gonna be.
They gonna be talking about it.
But when you talk about his legacy, so all right. So let me ask you a question, and this is just real. The PEDs, I got it. We all don't like it. Cool. When you're asked who's the greatest Mexican fighter in the world, do you think more than often people are going to say Canelo Alvarez? That's just the real question.
I don't think so.
Probably they're gonna say De La Hoya, Julio Caesar, or Canelo, one of them guys.
Okay, so his name is gonna be in that hat, though. Is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his legacy, though. That's what I'm saying.
But all I did was counter you when you said that ain't gonna have no stain on his legacy. It's not. Yeah, I'm saying it is. The mere fact that he did PEDs, that's gonna be part of his legacy too. As great as a fighter as he is, that's part of his legacy.
His legacy, Black. I got that. You can't erase it. No, we're not trying to erase it from his legacy. What I'm saying is, whenever they put the names in the hat and they say who's the greatest Mexican fighter ever, Canelo Alvarez's name will be in that hat, PEDs and all. That's his legacy. Period.
Many people are still out there saying that Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders fight was fixed. What?
They crazy.
Nah. Get out of here.
Fight wasn't fixed.
3 solid names. I mean, yeah. Chavez, De La Hoya, Canelo. This is gonna be one of them 3. Could be somebody else I'm missing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with those names.
I don't know. Has De La Hoya? Did he fail about it? Did he fail a drug test, or Chavez fail a drug test?
Well,
because in debates, people.
Hold on. The problem is when they were fighting. I mean,
VADA wasn't around.
De La Hoya on the tail end of his career, but for the majority of their careers, they weren't even really drug testing like that. I mean, they started because I know Vargas got caught on steroids against De La Hoya, but for the most part, you know, steroid testing didn't really become a big thing, or PED testing didn't become a big thing until Mayweather. He's really what brought it into boxing, all the testing.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So that's just my perspective on Canelo Alvarez's legacy, bro. You can't tell me it. So because when I talk about a stain, I'm talking about something that really disqualified you from, you know, like I'm talking about on some Pete Rose shit. Like he's stained. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And that's just my opinion, bro. You know.
Okay. Kovalev, to me, my opinion, Kovalev legacy stain too, bro. Motherfucking cheating ass, man.
Yo,
synthetic testosterone in the system, bro. Huh?
Yo, BHP, what's the dude from RGBA that got popped with the USADA test? What was his name? The Brandon, the kid out of
Rios or somebody?
Brandon Rios got popped on USADA. That was the first time I remember. Like,
who was he up against?
He popped against the guy he was fighting. I can't think of the dude's name, but yeah, I'm saying
Alvarado or something, because he fought him like twice, right? 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it might have been Alvarado. Yep, you're right. It might have been Alvarado.
Probably many of these top guys took PDs and never got caught. Right, but Canelo did. Canelo got caught. That's the point. Like, that man got caught. And they raised the clean level to you know what I mean, accommodate that man. I'm like, look at this shit here. Y'all took A-side to a whole nother level. All your favorite fighters probably took PDs, says Hawker. Joe says they are saying Kovalev could move the cruiserweight. Yeah, I was pulling up the article. Matter of fact, let me put it in the description.
He gonna get his ass
and in the live
stopped.
chat.
Stop.
Cruiserweight.
Gonna get his ass stopped.
Hopefully he do. Hopefully Karma come back and knock his ass out, man.
I hope he has a local fight with Better Beef and gets that ass knocked out. Because Better Beef.
Better Beef. That's
man,
cool.
Better Beef.
He going to cruiserweight.
Better Beef gonna stop him, bro. Period.
He not
if
fighting.
They fight
he not
Beef,
fighting Better Beef.
He gonna stop him.
Said he's moving up the cruiserweight. Oh, he's leaving the division. My bad.
Yeah, maybe the PEDs. You know, he can't use the PEDs.
Oh, he got too much weight from the PEDs. No longer light heavy.
Yo, isn't Vlasov at cruiserweight?
No, that's 75.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought Kovalev was a 175-pound fighter.
Mexican beef.
He is. Kovalev is a 175, but if he's moving up, then I guess he ain't had a fight at cruiserweight. He ain't had a fight at cruiser, so he's still at 175.
He ain't gonna be fighting on American soil for a while. He can fight in Russia. Russia don't give a fuck. They ain't even gotta test you. They just like, look, pass the physical.
Yo,
let's get it on.
Yo, shout out to Brandon Adams though. He beat that dude from Russia, yo. That fight was classic, yo. The way
I didn't see that fight. I heard he whooped his ass.
He was getting his ass whooped like 7 rounds.
Man, he was getting his ass whooped the whole fight.
Yeah.
I missed that fight. I heard some
rumors. Man, he was getting his ass whooped the whole fight. I'm like, God damn, he getting his ass whooped.
Hawk said Billy Joe Saunders should have taken some Mexican beef because he can't bust a grape. That neck of Canelo, you can't bust nothing with that. That nigga neck is, man. Shout out to Canelo with the neck workouts. Daniel Du Bois lends Billy Joe Saunders support despite previous criticism. Oh, wow. For real? Damn.
Yo, Billy Joe is done, bro. But Daniel Du Bois got a chance. Still.
Yeah. Daniel Du Bois,
I don't know, bro.
At least Daniel Du Bois, I felt like I don't know, man. They both might be out of there. It's a lot of
they might. Yes, I'm saying that's an eye injury, man.
They both might be out of there.
Both be out.
I mean, yeah. I don't know, man. But shit, Kell Brook came back from 2 orbital fractures.
They say once you accept
and met that boy Bud.
They say once you accept it with one eye, that the other eye is easily to break too, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he better have a high guard then.
Let me ask y'all something. Hey, let me ask you something, Phil. Do you think that this guy after getting his eye knocked in, do you think he will be humble now going forward? Like he think it's changing him? He gonna be a humble guy?
No, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not.
No, he out here looking like, hey, you guys.
Look,
you mean to tell me this man ain't humble?
No, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. He's embarrassed. It's a difference, right? It's a difference between being humbled and embarrassed, right? If you embarrassed, you kind of stay to yourself. You lock yourself in solitude for some time until you feel like it's okay to come out. Like, but at the same time, if you an arrogant asshole prick, a lot of times you probably still be an arrogant asshole prick. You just gonna
Bill.
You say what?
He's done. Like if you watch the fight, he was crying on the stool and they put a towel over his head because he knew he gave up. And that's his soul leaving his body right there. He'll never be the same. He's done.
I still think he's gonna be arrogant. That's just who he is, man. Like people like him help themselves, bro. They can't help themselves.
No,
like
I'm telling
he's
you,
still gonna be an asshole.
Phil, I'd agree with you if he would have just lost and left. But with him crying like that, I'm telling you, he just lost. He lost.
Man, you know, bro.
Hey, hold on. Canelo cried and came back, and he number 1 pound for pound, man.
Yeah, I say, yeah, I don't.
It's different.
I mean, I played sports most of my life. You know what I'm saying? I done had some games where, shit, championship games where I done lost and I done cried, bro. Like, I mean, when you give a lot to the sport, bro. I mean,
no, listen to me, Phil. It's different. Crying because you lose is just you're upset that you lost. That's not why he was crying. He was crying because he knew he did not have what he thought he had. He realized it was an epiphany that happened in that corner, and he realized all the shit that he thought he was, he's not. And you saw his soul leave his body. He's a zombie now. I'm telling you, he'll never be the same. That cockiness is gone.
Hey,
Let
but
me say
Phil,
this right now.
Phil Hawker agreed with you. He said he would be 80 years old, still arrogant.
No,
Damn,
I'm telling you, bro, he will because that's just a part of his makeup, bro.
that's
Like,
terrible, bro. If after
this is the
this
deal
and
right
he's
here.
still saying, that's crazy.
Look, this is the deal right here, right? Now, whether his you know his soul left his body and all that, I get that. That is very well a possibility. For real though, for real. Not no bullshit, not being sarcastic. But what I'm saying is this right here, bro. Billy Joe Saunders, okay, is the kind of guy who, to me, would possibly be even more arrogant than he was before the loss. Because now you have to create some kind of if you want to continue to be in this sport, you can't go against what got you to where you were. You understand what I'm saying? So if he still wants to be in boxing, he's still going to have to be the Billy Joe Saunders that everybody can't fucking stand. And that just is what it is.
Right,
Wow,
but
okay.
here's how I look at it. Here's how I look at it, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to do another comparison, like I've been making this whole stream, look at Deontay Wilder, right? He lost the fight. He got beat up. However, he has excuses to lean on. Oh, a towel got thrown in. I didn't want to quit. I was still fighting. I think it was a left hook as the towel came across. The referee, he has all these excuses. The difference in Deontay Wilder losing or somebody else just losing is that you lost, right? The other guy won. However, there's a completely different thing when you quit. When you have that conversation with yourself and you realize you're just not good enough. And that's what he did. And he did not want to come out that corner. That's why he was crying, because he was like a little kid who thought he was a bully. Then he ran across that real one and realized he belongs in the locker. And that's where he's at. I'm telling you, he'll never come back from it. I see it. I saw it in his eyes. He'll never come back.
You think you
Baby Don, method and man.
you think an over the bone is broken over the bone and quitting? I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle with it. I mean, I just feel like it's flaming shame to him because he was shitting on the dude who got his orbital bone broke and quit, and now you got your orbital bone broke and quit. So I don't have no, you know what I mean? I'm not really, I don't really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in the middle with it. I don't know if he quit. I don't know. I've never had my orbital bone broken, and I pray to God that it never happened. But what I'm saying is this right here.
Whether he about Kell Brook though, Kell Brook, when he got his eye broke, did he get back up and then got knocked back down?
Nah, he fought a whole other round with a broken orbital bone.
Yeah, his corner threw in the towel. They stopped him.
Yeah. So he was still on his feet. Yeah, he didn't quit in the corner. So yeah, that's different.
Yeah, he fought a whole nother round.
That's my point right there. You've had
he took a knee when he got his shit.
Look. This is my point, Phil. You either have it or you don't. Like, here's a prime example, and I'll come back to Deontay Wilder. I think it was Areola. Is that who he fought where he broke his hand? And he kept going broken hand, kept hitting him with it and knocked him out.
Who are you talking about?
Deontay Wilder.
He had a messed up bicep or some shit.
Yeah. No. He broke his hand.
He broke his knuckle against Areola.
Yeah, but listen. As bad as it hurt him, he kept throwing that right hand and got the knockout with a broken hand. It's just, here's the thing. It's either in you or it's not in you to push past that pain. Can you do it? Can you not do it? For anybody to say that whatever is not their place, but at the end of the day, you either truly have it or you don't. And you're not going to know what you're made of till you push to that breaking point. He was at that breaking point. He gave up and started crying with a towel over his head.
I disagree with that, man. I disagree with that, bro. Like, it's a thin line between being a tough motherfucker and putting yourself in danger permanently for the rest of your life. That's a thin line when you're talking about boxing. That's just my opinion about it.
I hear you, but
it's a thin line.
Hey, at the end of the day, right? It's in you or it's not in you. It's in you to risk lifelong injuries to continue fighting and allow your corner to stop it, or it's in you to quit. You have people that it doesn't matter.
But that's not quitting though, bro. Like,
what I'm telling you, it is quitting when you have other fighters who have had the same injury continue and you don't.
Nah, everybody's not the same though, man. That's like saying
I agree.
Hey, brotherhood, UK is not done, bro. That's a stretch with that one, bro. UK not done.
Like, man, they finna have an undisputed match, man. You can kill that shit. So
I agree with
what
you.
I'm saying is,
I agree. I agree though.
If I tell my ACL and I try to come back and my leg not the same, and you do come back and your shit is the same, we two different people, bro. Like, it don't mean you worked harder than me, or it just, hey, your shit just healed up, right? And my
Maybe
shit,
so.
Yeah, but listen,
that's a thin line, bro. Like,
Phil, what you're talking about is an after the fact injury. Like you tear it and then you come back to try to do it. However, let's say you tear your ACL and I tear my ACL, right? You lay on the ground crying on the field and they tote you off. I tear mine and I repeatedly try to get back up to my feet to continue, but my body won't let me. Therefore, we are not the same. You gave up. You laid.
No. Your body won't let you. But
listen to what I just said. I said I tried to get up several times and my leg won't support because my ACL is gone. But I repeatedly tried. Yes, we are both done. We're both out the game. But the difference in me and you is I tried to get back to my feet and you just laid there.
Well, I can tell you this right here. Even so, I can use this analogy for Billy Joe Saunders. Billy, when he got his orbital bone broken, he still was fighting, bro. Like, he was still throwing punches and everything. Like, when he got to that corner, though, he realized, hey, guess what? My shit is broken. My shit is done. Like, it's not like he sat down and took a knee and he just let the round just go out and stop it. Canelo Alvarez said himself, he said, man, he done. I broke his orbital bone. Trust me. We said he broke his cheek. He said, I broke his cheek. Bro, I mean, that's he finished the round out, man. I mean, I don't know what to expect these guys. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. If Billy Joe Saunders say, hey, you know what?
Hold on, bro. Like, it's a whole different thing. Like, brotherhood, you're gonna spark a whole different debate. You said the UK got two fighters, Fury and Josh Taylor. The rest are finished. What are you talking about? Did you not know that the unified heavyweight champ AJ you've got? What's going on with you, dog? But UK got fighters, man. Come on now.
UK got a bunch of fighters, man.
Phil, but at the same time,
they got Dillian White too. They got Dillian White.
Dillian White, the list goes on, bro.
Yeah, they got a bunch of fighters, bro.
They got a bunch of little fighters too in the lower.
Yeah, Joe Joyce. I mean, all them cats.
Shout out to the female side of the game, Katie Taylor and shit. All kinds of people, man.
Yeah, I mean, they got a bunch of fighters, bro. You know, it is what it is, but yeah, bro. I'm just saying, man. I mean,
Savannah Marshall. Shout out to Savannah Marshall.
Man, you know, trying to get up. I mean, like, I'm gonna say this right here. I'm kind of in the middle with it. I don't know if Billy Joe quit. Okay, I don't know if he really couldn't go back out. But what I see in it is just irony. You understand what I'm saying? That's my opinion. The thing I'm taking out of is irony. Just be careful what you say, because now you're in the same position. You see why that man didn't get back up, which Daniel Dubois, he just took a knee and just said, fuck it, I'm not even gonna come back. This is a TKO.
Natasha Jonas, shout out to Natasha Jonas. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just fought her and Katie Taylor. That was good.
Man, UK is keeping boxing alive, man. Shit, let's keep it a stack, bro. UK is helping to keep boxing alive, man, in a major way. So I got kill the nonsense with that, brotherhood.
The two biggest fighters in the world is Canelo and Anthony Joshua. I mean, I think everybody would agree on that, but I don't know. But that's just my opinion. So
Brian Hart, Billy Joe.
But yeah, I get you, man. The irony, you know, Billy Joe, man. I think, you know, it could have been a sense of him. He was embarrassed. It could have been a sense of him. He didn't think he was what he thought he was. It could have been a combination of all that shit. At the end of the day, I've never had an orbital bone be broken. I don't know how painful it is. But at the same time, you know, if that man want to continue fighting and he could put his career in jeopardy, I can see why, you know, you don't come out. Like, so it is what it is.
I'm not trying to the fact that what he did was not a smart move. It is smart. Look, Phil, it is smart to stop fighting when you have an injury like that. It is smart. Okay, that is the smart thing to do. It is the right thing to do. However, most fighters continue to fight, and there's several that have had injuries that bad and even worse that don't give up unless their corner throws them the towel or the doctor stops it. They come back out and they fight. Now you say that he kept fighting the round, but let's
one thing I will say though, man.
Hold on,
look,
let me finish.
Go ahead, and then we're gonna put that one to bed.
Yes, he finished the round, but there was only like 45 seconds left in the round after he got caught in the eye. So it's not like he fought the whole 3 minutes.
Okay, I want to say this, man, real quick, Phil. I've been letting y'all cook. Phil. Hold up. So despite whether somebody threw the towel in when it was an eye injury or they fought throughout the round and then quit in a stool. One thing I did notice about all of those guys that had that eye injury, they didn't argue about the stoppage. They knew it was over. It was like, you know, a relief because it's a bad injury. So I'm not going to.
No.
The only thing is I bring Flame to him because he was talking shit. Like a lot of people stated, like Hawk and people in the chat.
Absolutely.
And so nobody don't care that, you was one talking shit. So you get what you get and don't try to use the excuse and you quit.
That's that irony.
And whatever. But yeah, so it's like, but realistically, it's a fucked up injury. Nobody can fight with that. And none of them acted like they was mad about the stoppage. So
hold on. That's not true. Watch the Triple G fight with Kell Brook. He was pissed off when the towel came across. He didn't even know why it was stopped. He was very mad at his coach.
I don't know, man. I doubt that. He was mad that the fucking fight was stopped when his eye was broke?
Yes, watch it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe Kell Brook got more heart than most. I respect Kell Brook. He's a motherfucking.
I don't know. Yeah, Kell Brook. Yeah, because he even tried to. But you know,
he didn't got in there with niggas. Yeah,
but that's the same Kell Brook that got his other shit broke and didn't complain about it the second time. So I mean, double-edged sword kind of situation right there. You dig what I'm saying? But he did try to fight. He tried to fight through it during the Earl Spence and Earl Spence kept
he didn't have to come back from getting his eye broke to getting in there with Earl. So that I was like, damn,
Yeah. So I mean,
you gotta credit his heart, man, his courage to do that.
Kell Brook is a soldier, man.
He's a soldier.
Respect for Kell Brook.
So shout out, and then also we talking about UK. Shout out to Kell Brook too, man. You know what I mean? Like they get in there, bro.
I just want to
brotherhood.
I want to say this: if Deontay Wilder could get beat in the head for 7 rounds with egg weights and still get mad about the fight being called off, then he could have continued. Deontay Wilder died in the ring. He had an autopsy report. And he still wanted to fight. There's no excuse.
Oh man. Okay, Hawk says Canelo taught you kids what to do when your opponent keeps ducking below the waist.
Y'all niggas funny.
Billy Joe Saunders cornerman is saying that Billy Joe Saunders didn't quit. He says that he stopped the fight. I think hold on, for the record, I think the medic, the doctor actually was present, stopped the fight. That's the one who actually officially stopped it. But of course he didn't argue with the shit because his eye was like leaning like the Goonie nigga here. Hey, you guys.
This shit was bad, bro. That shit was real bad.
It was bad, bro. So he got his fucking face broke. That timing of that punch, man, was impeccable. That was the best punch of the year so far.
No, look, let's be real. And when a motherfucker go to the corner and tell his trainer was like, yo, what you doing? He was like, the fight is over. I broke his shit. Trust me, it's over. You know it had to be a hard shot, bro.
Hey, just so y'all know Canelo's out. Hold on, Black. You know Canelo's allowed to do illegal wrappings, right? He double wraps his hands and he's allowed to do it.
What?
Man. Yeah, when they take double wrapping, it's not allowed, but they allow him to do double wrapping.
Oh man, see, I guess none of them is gonna stain his legacy though. Hey, but real quick, let me get to this comment. Oh, go ahead, respond, Phil.
Yeah, we don't know if that's a fact though, bro. Like, I feel like if he was double wrapping, like Floyd Mayweather would have said, "Yo, you double wrap." I just feel like Floyd would have said something about that.
He probably talking about now. You talking about the Floyd fight? He talking about current present day. He double wrapping. That's what Tony is saying, right?
Oh, he just double wrapping in general.
What I'm saying is if you don't believe me, just look up. I mean, you could probably just Google Canelo double wrapping. I don't know if it's up there or not, but he's been called out on it before. And for other fighters, it's not been legal, but they allow Canelo to double wrap. I mean, for multitude of fighters, I don't know how long.
Ronald said that low crouch and tiger shit will get you fucked up.
Man, that's what I'm telling you. Andrade better watch out. He do that shit too.
Yeah, man. I just want to see Canelo do the same shit. He followed southpaw with Billy Joe.
And I'm gonna tell you who worse at it. Fucking Caleb Plant, worse than what fucking my man just was doing.
Hey, boxing guy, hey, is that true? He said Inoue won his fight against Donaire with an orbital bone fracture or something. I didn't know that. I doubt it, man. He had an orbital bone fracture in that fight. Damn, I need to go back and watch that fight. That's some crazy shit.
And a lot of times, man, if you don't swell up real bad, you may be able to continue in the fight. You know what I'm saying? If your shit don't swell up like a motherfucker, like he couldn't even open his eye.
He said Brooke got folded up by a Crawford jab. Yeah, bro, that shit was beautiful, bro. Kell Brook was very good before Triple G broke him up, though. Yeah, Triple G, started
I think he was good
the
when he fought.
downhill.
I think he was good when he fought against EJ. I mean, shit. I don't know. I don't know who wins that fight if Kell Brook can push through the over the bone break. And I mean, I'm definitely not gonna discredit EJ.
That's how
Not
tough he is.
Yeah.
And he was coming down in weight. Like, damn.
He did. He burned down big time.
I was like, man, I can't believe this dude is
Kell
doing
Brook,
this.
Man,
I couldn't believe. At first, I was impressed he made weight. I'm like, this nigga made weight. That made the fight on. I didn't think he was gonna make weight.
Hey, boys need to have some respect for Kell Brook, bro. 100%, man. And he beat Sean Porter easily.
Brotherhood trolling. He said Billy Joe putting out a new mixtape with Fetty Wap, Slick Rick, and Bushwick Bill. Goddamn.
Yeah, Bushwick Bill. Yeah.
One Eye Willie. I heard that punch crack too.
Rest in
We're
peace.
about to get up out of here in a second. Stacking is legal in Texas.
Man. I'm about to get up out of here myself, bro.
Thanks for coming on, bro. Man, it's just healthy debates. We ain't got. We don't agree on everything, but you always welcome to come through.
No, absolutely, man. I'm starting my channel up probably sometime in the next week or so, man. Y'all can come over and fuck with me if y'all want to, man. It's all good.
All right, cool. We'll be looking out for it.
All right, a bit.
Shout out to Phil Walker. Hey, real quick before you go, what you gonna name it? It's gonna be Phil Walker, or you got a certain name, or what?
No, it's gonna be called the Fix. THAFIX. That's my Instagram name too. My Instagram name is THAA_Fix FIX. And the show is gonna be called the Fix. THAFIX. So,
okay.
You look out for me.
Hey,
all right.
Yeah, man. I'm this boy, man. I'm out here H-Town, man. The Fix Scarface album, classic shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, Phil, do me a favor. Write that in the private chat so I can copy it, because I didn't understand anything you just said.
You might have to, put in the comments while
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in the private chat, then I'll put it in the actual the chat that's on
YouTube feed.
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. All right,
that's a bet. No doubt. Says Red Glove said no problem with living to fight another day, but Billy Joe Saunders had the opposite energy when it was Danny Du Bois in that same situation. Just saying, yeah, bro. Canelo hit Billy Joe Saunders with the same egg weight that Tyson Fury hit Deontay Wilder with. Anyway, got his face broken in the second round. Early in the fight, if I'm wrong. Damn, that's crazy. Canelo don't rap. Watch when he is in the 8 Mile part 2 when he double raps. That's crazy. It was nice to see two Irish men fight for the Mestizo belt Cinco de Mayo weekend. Anyway, fractures over the bone. So did Nakatani versus Verdejo. Both stayed in there. Damn. Nakatani versus Verdejo. Damn. Okay. Always blame True Media. Why my shit post twice? I don't know. I was like, damn. Let me just get to these last few comments. Canelo hit Billy Joe Saunders with the same. Okay, I must have passed that right. And then shout out to Ron Finkley for the super chat. Drop the dance on AB. The Fix. I guess that's how it's spelled. So there it is. We'll be looking out for it.
Yeah, I copied that. I'm about to get off, Black. I'm gonna say this: 217 Promotions. Catch me now. Wow. I go want me tomorrow.
Shout out to Tony Reviews. 217. So, brother, man, he bulking up, man. So he said, "Catch me now, because later on it's gonna be too much of a problem." Canelo mom let the mailman in. Hit the like. Nakatani gonna expose Loma again. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that fight, Groundhog, because I'm like, yeah, that height, that reach, that style, and then momentum that he got. He coming off the Verdejo victory. Shout out to AOPS coming through. And that's the channel right there from Phil Walker said. It's called The Fix right here on this YouTube. And y'all know what we do, man. It's a promo gang on the side. So we'll promote him. He comes through and give us content, jump on live. So there it goes. Says the _Fix. That's on IG. So that's his IG right there. Thank y'all, man, for tuning in today. And we'll catch y'all definitely on the next one, man. Let's just keep pushing for these fights to happen. And you know, some of these fighters need to just stay humble, man, because you could talk shit about somebody else quitting or being injured, but it might be your ass in there in a corner looking like home dude on the Goonies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys, looking ass. We out, man. UGC.